Hold on, wait. I kick ball, I ain't talking messy, but I've been on fields. Keep a hammer, no Bob the Builder, but I've been on drills. Gal got bunda, not no forcing, let me cop a fill. I've been hurt, I'm chasing this paper, got no time to heal. I kick ball, I ain't talking messy, but I've been on fields. Keep a hammer, no Bob the Builder, but I've been on drills. Gal got bunda, not no forcing, let me cop a fill. I've been hurt, I'm chasing this paper, got no time to heal. Ayy, wait, see my KD 2-0. Not a city worker, but I've been out moving snow. Neck so good, head swing back, legs be jerking, eyes are closed. Kinda fuck with no diploma, I was out on roads.
Sure.
Alright, we are live. Do you want to do the intro?
I shall.
Well, get on with it.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Slightly Above Average podcast. So far, it's just me and Tyson, but a couple of others will join in a bit. I hope everybody's doing great. And we have a couple of topics in hand today that I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy listening to. So make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure to drop in the comments any suggestions about anything you'd like us to talk about. How are you doing?
Doing pretty great, man. How about you?
Not too bad.
That's good.
Enjoying the weekend, getting ready for Super Bowl tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so excited for the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Yeah,
Cincinnati
unfortunately.
Bengals versus the Rams.
I like, the thing is, I want Cincinnati to win, but deep down I feel like just because they're playing in LA, the Rams are gonna like win this, but I do want Cincinnati to win.
I do really want Cincinnati to win, bro. It would. Joe Burrow would already be that guy in his second year. If he marches into LA, one of the biggest football markets, and wins the Super Bowl in his second year with his rookie wide receiver Jamar Chase, that would be insane. This doesn't happen very often where like that young of a team makes it that far, and they like stand a serious chance. So it's like the team that got drafted and the team that was bought. I want the team that got drafted to win.
Oh, easily. And the thing is, like, I remember recently I was watching a video, and I remember I was like, at the start of the season, like the odds of the Bengals winning the Super Bowl apparently were, I forget what the number was, but like apparently the odds are, super, like you would never think that they would actually win it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, could you imagine some huge Bengals fan bet? I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna bet for my team to win, and could be possibly like running away with like double or triple the amount of money that he probably bet, or even
Millions
more
of
than
dollars.
that.
Probably more than triple.
Way more than that, yeah.
I don't think their odds were too good at the beginning of the year. I mean, Joe Burrow's coming off an ACL injury.
Yeah, they were garbage last year.
I didn't think much of them. I remember it was like week 4 where I was like, okay, these guys are actually doing something.
Yeah,
But
seriously.
their kicker, that's one of the like coolest drafts I've seen, because they drafted him, and this dude's coming and won like 7 games for them this year. He's won 2
Seriously,
playoff
I know. I
games.
saw about that too.
Yeah, and he's like in his rookie year, he's a kicker. Like, that's just so cool to see. But I might actually bet on the game tomorrow. I might do something that I don't usually do. But here's why.
What?
You know the Simpsons, and how they predict the future all the time. Did you see?
No way.
Did you see how they? Bro, there's an episode on the Simpsons where Cincinnati Bengals beat LA 34-31 in the Super Bowl.
Like, so what you're saying is like, well, obviously that's not going to be the score, but
I'm gonna bet on that
the
being
outcome
the exact
could be
score.
the same, where Cincinnati wins.
I'm gonna bet 34-31.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. You know what's funny? The odds have actually dropped for that happening in the last couple of days. Once it got figured out that there was this episode, the odds are more likely for it to happen now. For it to be 34-31.
The thing is, I just don't see it being that high of a scoring game because like the Rams defense is just that good. Like, even if their offense struggles, I'm sure like the Rams like defense will help out a lot.
It'll be good. I don't know. I think it'll be a high scoring game. Hey Jordan.
Top of the morning.
Hello, Jordan.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing quite good. How about you guys?
We're doing really good. We're just talking about the Super Bowl tomorrow. And
bro.
it's going to be good. Jordan, have you seen the picture on The Simpsons of predicting the Super Bowl win of Cincinnati over LA?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I'm sending it
Is
to you
that
in
who's
Discord.
playing?
Yeah, it's playing tomorrow.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
No. And the Bengals are like, their quarterback's in his second year. Their star wide receivers in his first year. They have an experienced running back, but they're a pretty young team, and they're going up against this like incredible team. So it's insane that the Simpsons.
I mean,
predicted.
bro.
Well, they haven't
Look at
predicted,
this
but they
way.
guessed it.
Have the Simpsons ever been wrong? I don't think so. Bro, that should have been my conspiracy for last week. That's actually no, bro. That's not even a conspiracy. That's just fucking weird, fam.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
about it this week.
We
as
can
well.
definitely talk about that another episode.
We could talk about it right now. I believe that the Simpsons, that time travel, if time travel is real, they created the Simpsons and they sent it back to us
Yeah, as a joke.
as a joke,
I think it's
As a joke.
just to see, just to test what it would do to us if we're like, how does it keep predicting this? Like they're probably just testing us from the future, seeing if it's real.
Hold on. I'm actually gonna close my window because there's a fucking hurricane outside. Wait.
But I became convinced of that in that one video of Donald Trump
Yeah.
going
With the escalator.
down the escalator. No,
And
when
the
the
poster?
sign, yeah, bro, when the poster falls at the exact same time, at the
Seriously?
exact same
Nah,
moment.
that one's messed up.
Yeah, that proved. I was like, it's real. Like the Simpsons are from the future. So I was telling Martin, I'm betting on the Super Bowl tomorrow to be 34-31 Cincinnati over LA because the Simpsons said us what it's gonna be.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you right now, if it actually is 34-31, we have some serious questions to ask.
Yeah, no. If it is, I will fully be on board with this. But the only thing is like there could be a lot of like things that could, change the alternate of history and all that stuff. But in general, just like with a lot more people knowing what the prediction is right, like, there could be possibilities of like people throwing the game or something to like mess up with the floor.
It could all be a ploy just for these time travelers to win fucking big by betting on the Rams.
They'll be like in the Hall of Fame in like 50 years from now.
Like everybody believes Cincinnati's gonna win. So no, it's actually gonna be LA. I don't know. I
mean, now that Trump one when he's walking on the elevator, bro, that's unexplainable. There's no coincidence that can happen. That's clear as day that they've put that on purpose. Like it's so clear as fucking day, bro.
But the thing is, how do they choose, exactly what to put in if hypothetically it's all like from the future, they're just messing with us and it's all like we're seeing like they predicted everything, like quote unquote. So it's like how do they choose exactly what?
Well, it's just they can choose whatever the fuck they want because they know that they obviously know that video of Donald Trump walking down the elevator is gonna be, pretty a public video that a lot of people see. So they probably chose that one.
I guess.
Like, it's just a random one, but it's like it's unexplainable. Also, you know what I mean, bro? There's literally like there's no excuse for that. That one sealed the deal for me. I'm not gonna lie. That one.
That's interesting to think about.
Yeah, tomorrow, if it's 34-31, time travel exists and the Simpsons were sent back.
Listen.
What's that guy's name? Matt Groening or some shit? That guy, time traveler.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think his name's Matt Groening. But anyway, that guy's a time traveler.
Who's Matt Groening?
He's the guy who created Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So boys, what are your predictions on the fight today?
Adesanya's winning.
Adesanya's gonna win.
100%.
Yeah. But Whitaker's gonna put up a fight.
Yeah.
It will not be easy. I think.
What right?
I think round.
I'd probably say 5.
Round 4.
Damn.
Round 4 submission from Adesanya.
I'd say.
Reckon submission?
Yeah. Nah.
Damn.
I would think it's a knockout from Adesanya, to be honest.
Maybe.
I reckon it's gonna be a lot slower pace to start out, but then I reckon later in the second and third round, it's gonna just they're gonna be in the middle banging each other out, bro. I don't think Robert Whitaker's gonna have much success taking him down. Like he's saying, like his whole game plan is like taking him, bro. Adesanya's just so good at getting back to his feet. His takedown defense is immaculate, bro.
Yeah.
It's immaculate. Yeah, I reckon if he gets him down, he's probably just gonna butcher him from the bottom. Honestly, just with elbows or something, because he's just so evasive, and then he'll probably just get back to his feet and piece him up. What about the? I'm very excited about the co-main event. I'm actually probably more excited about the co-main event than the main event, to be honest. Derek Lewis, bro, and Tai Tuivasa. It's like, I love both of them, and it's sad that one of them has to lose. It actually is truly sad.
Bro, it's gonna. Are you going somewhere to watch these fights tonight? Because seeing 3 people from New Zealand fight must be insane. In the main event and co-main event.
Every bar is probably going to be busy in New Zealand.
Are they open right now?
I don't think so. I think we're actually on red light right now. I'm not sure, bro. It doesn't apply to me. I'm vaccinated. Nothing applies to me. So.
Oh, okay.
It might be. I'm not sure. But I'm just watching in the crib today, bro.
Nice.
Excited though. I'm gonna get some drinks going. Get boozed up.
Yeah, I wonder if the Bull and Finch is showing it. I don't think they will. They've been cheaping out on the fights lately. They only show Conor McGregor fighting, like the ones that they know are gonna sell up. But I still think this one's gonna be pretty good.
Surely Adesanya's gonna sell like the fucking pop. Are you kidding me?
I feel like they'll play it.
I'm gonna
They
call
probably
him
will.
right now. Give me a minute. I'm gonna mute myself and call these guys. I need to get to the bottom of this.
London Derby was supposed to happen today, but it got postponed apparently.
I fucking know, man.
Ah,
Ridiculous.
Champions League next week. There's a couple of big games going on. PSG, Real Madrid.
Hi, are you guys showing
Yeah,
the
big
UFC fight tonight?
Actually, we saw in the youth academy.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Arsenal in the past 4 games with Chelsea has beaten them 16-3. You guys, your youth academy fucking sucks, Martin.
I could care less about our youth academy.
Oh, well, did you know a true fan?
Nah, jokes. Well, I mean, honestly, I never thought of like Chelsea having like the best youth academy. I know Arsenal definitely has a better youth academy. That's for sure. I've like Saka, Smith Rowe. Those guys are gonna be so good. Jack Wilshere. Yeah, over like time as well. Yeah.
Facts. I also read today Aaron Ramsdale has the most clean sheets out of any keeper in the Premier League, which is a great signing. Honestly, very happy about that signing.
Yeah, apparently you guys now are like, I think top 4 like in best like defensive, like less conceded, least amount of goals conceded, like top 4 something like that now. You guys
You
are
know what
really
place
good.
we are right now? I actually have no idea what position we are right now.
Let me check. You guys still did like win the other day against like Wolverhampton or whatever it was, like 1-0.
Yeah.
You guys are 6th right now, but you guys are like 2 games behind Man United, West Ham, and Chelsea. So you can definitely pass literally if you win one of the 2 games, you pass Man United and West Ham, and you'll be in 4th place again.
Lovely. Oh
And if you win both, if you win both, you're 2 points behind Chelsea for 3rd place. So it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
I don't give a fuck. You guys take third. All I want is a solidified 4th place, bro. I want to see Arsenal
take that Champions League spot.
Bro, as long as they play in the Champions League before I die, I'm happy. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I don't even care about winning it. As long as we just play in it again, bro. Be in contention.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being laughed at by big teams, bro. I want to laugh at Man United when they have Ronaldo on their team and don't make the fucking Champions League. I want to laugh at the cunts, bro.
But the thing is, it's not even Ronaldo's fault. Like that's.
I know
thing.
it's not, but like I hate Man United so much, and like they caught Ronaldo
Yeah, no,
to get in the Champions League, and they're still pussies and didn't make it. That's all I'm wishing for. It sucks for Ronaldo because I love him, but you know, tough shit, mate. Tough shit.
And you know, as long as Tottenham isn't winning anything, that's always great too.
It's always great. As long as Tottenham's trophy's empty, my my joyfulness is full. But bro, I went to go pick up my friend today from work, and She works at a strip club, so I'm just like sitting waiting for her. She's supposed to be out at 7 a.m. and I'm sitting in the middle of the fucking city, almost getting a ticket. I keep having like when the cops pull up to me, tell me to move. Like I keep having to drive around the block and come back, and you keep pulling up. It's like the third time. He's like, bro, if you come back, I'm gonna give you a ticket. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. My friend's taking long, and like I have to be home to give my car to my mom so she can get to work, right?
Yep.
So I'm waiting and waiting. I'm like, fuck, where's this girl at, bro? And then I dip and I come home. I'm like, I text her. I'm like, I'm sorry, I cannot wait any longer. Like, my mom has to go to work. I'm sorry, right? I'm really sorry and shit. And she's like, oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I actually went home like 4 hours ago and I went home with this guy. I'm like, are you actually serious right now? You couldn't have texted me to tell me this? Bro, I
Nah.
drove all the way to downtown for my crib, bro.
No way, bro.
Yeah, bro. All the way to downtown, sat
That's
there for like
foul.
2 hours. Like, I had my laptop with me, bro, and I had it was actually funny. I had my mic and my laptop with me because there's actually a cyclone going on in New Zealand right now. It's literally a hurricane, bro. And I my power went off in my house.
Mm-hmm.
So I had no Wi-Fi, I had no way to charge my phone. So my only option was actually to go to the city and wait for her at like 5 a.m. So I went there and I brought my laptop and I brought my microphone. And I actually recorded a song in my car, bro, while waiting for her. It was actually sick as fuck.
You have to show it to us definitely on a different time.
Record it in the car though. It was dope. It was dope.
That's actually sick though. Is it like serious right now with the typhoon, or is it like will it like pass by?
It's I think well, it's pretty fucking serious, bro. Like last night I was chilling in bed. No, actually, no, I wasn't. I was playing my PS5. I was actually just ripping some 2K My Career, and all of a sudden my screen goes black. I'm like, what the heck happened? I knew the wind was bad outside and the rain was like battering the windows, and all of a sudden I hear this like boom. I'm like, what the heck was that? And it was the transformer at the top of my road exploded into flames. It literally
Oh my God.
combusted, bro. Yeah, it combusted. So that's how bad the typhoon is. So yeah, it's pretty horrific out there right now.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too serious. Or hopefully it like gets better, and there's like no damage to your guys' house or anything.
Yeah.
Tyson, what's the news on the fight?
They're not showing it.
That's
Ah,
so
So
lame.
disappointing.
let down.
I don't know. Do I go to the Bow and Finch? I could just go to the Bow and Finch and throw it up on my phone. It's not the end of the world. Because I don't really want to go all the way down to Legacy.
Yeah.
I like going to the Bow and Finch. But it's all good. If there's a will, there's a way. And I have the will.
Definitely.
So, Jordan, I wanna show Martin that video that you sent me last night of Vladimir Putin.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Martin, have you seen Vladimir Putin's like press conference? What he said?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna read it out to you then. I'm gonna read out what he's saying.
Yeah.
I want to stress it one more time. I've been saying it, but I'd very much want you to finally hear me and to deliver it to your audience in print, TV, and online. Do you understand it or not that if Ukraine joins NATO and attempts to bring Crimea back by military means, the European countries will be automatically pulled into a war conflict with Russia? Of course, NATO and Russia potentials are incomparable. We understand it. But we also understand that Russia is one of the leading nuclear states, and by some modern components, it even outperforms many. There will be no winners. And you will be pulled into this conflict against your will. You won't even have time to blink your eye when you execute Article 5, collective defense of NATO members. Mr. President of Macron, of course, doesn't want this. I don't want it. Which is why he is here, torturing me for 6 straight hours. Yeah, there will be no winners, and in the blink of an eye, war will be started if NATO.
Bro, that's
go to
actually kind of chilling. I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit, that's like scary to hear and like realize and be like, we're actually coming really close to this, and like a lot of people are not realizing that it's a lot serious than it seems.
But you know what it is, bro? At the same time, even though Vladimir Putin is clearly a psycho by saying this, he's literally warning NATO not to get involved. He's warning these European countries not to get involved, bro. And I'm not even gonna lie, if they get involved, it's completely their fault because he's gonna take over Ukraine. That's even I know, bro. I know, right? It's fucked. But at the same time, by these countries doing this, he's literally saying he's like print this on your TV. He's saying he's warning them
I don't want to have to do this, but if you guys intervene, I'm going to do it. So it's like, if it's me, I'm like, take the L Ukraine and save my people. But bro, if these European countries step in, it's literally their fault.
They
Swear
have
God.
to by law. They have to.
But they
They've
have to,
signed
yeah.
it away
Yeah,
in
but
the
They have
NATO
to.
agreements. You have to
yeah,
go
but they
and
Like
help.
genuinely, a bunch of countries are gonna attack with America the moment Russia attacks, and it's like,
Because that was
Yeah,
created
man.
during the Cold War and after World War
Mhm.
I
II
know.
to ensure that World War II doesn't happen again. And
is
that
there any predictions on this from the Simpsons? Maybe, you know.
that might be too
There
much.
she
Maybe that's where
probably
they're
is,
from.
bro.
Do you be crazy?
There probably is.
If people use this podcast like 20, 30 years from now to hear a bunch of people that went to war to go fight in World War III, like before the war.
Yeah,
That would
what
be
were these
crazy.
idiots thinking? Honestly, this is actually a time capsule. If you're listening to this 30 years in advance and you're an AI robot, bro, this is fucking weird to say because it's like, what if they actually are thinking? You know what I mean?
Somebody's definitely
Like, that's
listening in
actually,
the future.
Yeah, could be.
yeah,
Many,
someone
many years
is.
from now, somebody's listening.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Honestly, please try and reach out to us to see if we're alive. Honestly, please. Because we there's a very good chance we could be dead and fucking buried. So yeah, just reach out to us, you know. And that would honestly be so cool, bro. Imagine in 30 years we're old dons just at the barbecue chilling, and there's some youngin hits us up. There's some like 15-year-old kid. He's like, "Oh, I was listening to your podcast from 30 years ago." You're like, "Oh, wonderful."
Why are you
That'd
wasting
be
your
sick,
fucking
bro.
time
That'd
listening
be
to us?
sick. That'd be a great story.
Did Cincinnati beat the fucking Rams?
But yeah,
I mean, if he's listening, he definitely knows that time travel is real. We don't. That's pretty cool to think about. We're probably on Mars in 30 years. That's pretty crazy to think about.
Probably.
Oh, the
But
metaverse is probably rampant as
yeah,
well.
probably booming. It's probably flying
but
cars.
boys, I have a story to tell.
Oh, yippee.
So, back from last week's episode, I remember at one point, like during Jordan's conversation, he mentioned about, how at times, and like I also mentioned it too, where it's like a higher role or government steps in and like kind of clears the scene and everything is like disappearing. The person, like somebody's disappearing depending if like they invent something or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So I found another story in terms of like something like that. It's more of like a theory, there are a couple of like different like articles that specify on different things. But overall, in like the 90s, there was this guy who like lived in America. His name was Stanley Myers. This guy, he created like an automobile which
Oh.
instead of running on fuel, like on gasoline, its fuel was instead water. Like using hydrogen and oxygen like particles, it like it ran an engine, like a car ran an engine. Like sorry, the water ran the car pretty much, and this is like something that had never been seen before. Like this, what this meant was pretty much that if this were to happen and cars began to run on water, like a bunch of oil and gas companies would like crash. Economy would probably crash because like
100%.
it was so reliable for everybody. And so pretty much like the news broadcasted about his vehicle, and he even stated how apparently his vehicle would is capable of traveling from Los Angeles to New York. Like that's
One
insane.
tank.
That's literally from one side of America to the other.
And then what happened to him, Martin?
And so anyway, so pretty much a bunch of companies are trying to pay him a bunch of money to discard all this information to not release on how he made this, because some people said that this is very much possible and anybody can create this, but until this day there is no other vehicle or machine that yet has been released like this has been still the only one to be created. So he still like he declines all those oil and gas companies, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna uh take all
Sell out.
these millions of dollars. I'm not gonna sell out. Like I'm gonna like publicize this to everybody. And so this one time he met up with these two Belgian investors apparently, and they were gonna discuss about probably again the vehicle and all that. And it was like him, his brother, and the two investors, and he was explaining about the vehicle, and apparently he took a sip of the cranberry juice that he had there, and instantly he grabbed his throat and ran outside. And his last dying words were, "They poisoned me," because his brother like ran outside with him, and he's like, "Oh, what happened? Are you okay?" And he's like, "They poisoned me. They poisoned me," and then he died. So at this point, you would think like, oh, they killed him because they didn't want the information to be leaked, because some sources also say that the brother stated like a week later people like raided the person Stanley Meyer's like house, and they stole the vehicle and all the plans of how it's been created, and it still hasn't been found. But at the same time, when doctors investigated Stanley Myers, apparently they said that they found like bleeding in the brain. So it didn't really confirm that it was the poison that killed him. It could have been like some sort of brain damage, and like I don't know. So it's pretty
Yeah,
crazy to think
very,
about.
very coincidental. You know what the thing is, bro?
Yeah.
It's there's no money in that. Oil and gas would crumble. You know what I mean? And it's like there's just bigger interests. You know, like of course like that's a world changing invention. And I believe I've heard that story before. I believe that, and it's honestly, bro, that stuff like that is what honestly leads me to my opinion on the vaccine, bro. Is because in my opinion, the vaccine's just an immune booster, and it's literally just shots of like vitamin C and vitamin D and all this stuff, which is good. You know, everybody can have it, but you can also get that from fruit. But like this one chilling thing I've like seen, and it's just this quote is like stuck with me. It's like not very complicated, but it's stuck with me. It's like a cured customer is no longer a customer. You know what I mean? If someone's cured, then like you know what I mean. Big pharma, bro. I'm not even joking. Like I believe so strongly in this. Like, I believe if we could have, bro, I know it's different. It's a disease and a virus, but if we find a vaccine for coronavirus that has been unseen, apparently, like this is the craziest virus that we've ever seen before, right? And we find a vaccine within a year, and we haven't found a cure for all these other crazy diseases that, keep in mind, rack up so much fucking money. They rack up so much money, man. It's literally hundreds of thousands of dollars for chemotherapy. Like people in America who don't have healthcare, their lives are ruined because they have to get chemotherapy, bro. And it's literally to save their life, but they're paying like hundreds of thousands of dollars to do it. It's yeah, a cured customer is no longer a customer, man. This is just the way I look at it.
I don't. I think they have the cure for cancer. I think they have a cure for a lot of
Yeah,
diseases.
Yeah,
I
me
100%,
think
too.
bro.
I don't think it's insane for them to develop a cure in 1 year. I think they have a cure for almost everything, but they profit off of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they
How
could
the
have
world keep
profited
running.
off of coronavirus the same
No.
way. I don't think they would have been able to do it without the vaccine. They profited with the vaccine. That's why they released it. I don't think that it's like. I think it is still a real vaccine.
Oh yeah,
Like I don't think
definitely.
it's like fake because I had COVID and maybe
It
I'll.
helps 100%,
Yeah,
yeah.
Me too.
but
Me
But the
they
too.
thing is,
definitely did profit off of it, and I
yeah,
think they
they are
profit more off of like chemotherapy than they would have giving the cure for cancer and many other diseases.
100%. 100%. And the thing is, the thing with the vaccine is though, like, you know, you have to get these boosters now, which is more money for them, which is good. I mean, if it helps, it helps, but it's like, broski, come on, what's going on? Like, bro, honestly, I saw this the other day. You know, I know this is such a, like, bro, this is the most I could say the N word and be less controversial than this fucking shit right now, bro. I swear to God, it's so ridiculous how controversial this is.
Sorry. Before you
I read.
talk, when you talk really
Mhm.
fast, your mic pops. So if you talk a little bit
Okay,
slower, then
actually,
your mic won't pop. But yeah, go on what you're gonna say.
um, what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Really
it's
controversial
like
shit.
yeah, bro. This like you can't even speak anymore, fam, about like Corona or anything. If you have a differing opinion, someone you're literally the devil spawn. But listen, why I just completely forgot what I was gonna say, man. I was so close to it. I was so close. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I saw an article the other day, and it was a Canadian article someone wrote, and they were talking about potentially taking children off of unvaccinated parents, people who aren't willing to get their children vaccinated. They're thinking DHS is thinking about taking kids away from parents, bro. That is, I don't care. I actually don't care about anything. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life, ever, fam. How is that
You can't do
neglect,
that.
bro? That's not neglect, bro. This they're a child. They have the fucking they could eat fucking human shit and they'd be fine, bro. It's not neglect. And they're, bro. The thing is, it's like you see it happening. You see them talking about it, and then comes, and then like it always happens. But bro, I feel like what people forget about it. And I don't want to. I honestly really want to get away from this topic. But before we do, I just want to say like I think people forget that it's now fact that this like coronavirus, bro. When it came out, everyone's like, the World Health Organization said it came from a flea market because of unsanitary food, like bats and stuff, and all these animals. That was the World Health Organization that we should trust in because it's the fucking Health Organization. They said it word for word. It came from the bat soup or whatever, right? We all know this, right? Can we agree on that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then months later, this is fact now. This is fact, but it's very swept under the rug because we're we're just focused on the vaccine. We forgot about Corona. Now we're focused on the vaccine. It's so easy how they take our attention away from one thing to the other, bro. It's so funny to watch. But it's no fact that it was released from a lab. I'm not saying coronavirus isn't real because it's 100% real. It's 100% real. But there was an outbreak where they maybe I don't know what they were doing. They were trying to do maybe like gene therapy or whatever. It even could have been positive what they were trying to do. But coronavirus got released from a laboratory, bro. You understand that? Like why is there no reparations coming from why are these people not paying for all the deaths that have happened? This has been swept under the rug, man. And now we're just focused on the vaccine and all these vaccine passes and this and that because they're taking our attention away from everything that fucking matters, man. It's ridiculous. We're living in, bro. This time is gonna be talked about not thousands, but 5 to 10 hundreds of years in the future, bro. This time is gonna be talked about because it's just like I don't know, man. This is just the craziest time ever.
Yeah, there's so
About how
much uncertainty right now.
so much, man.
No one really knows what's happening, and people, we have the shortest attention span ever. Like we have a lower attention span than goldfish right now.
Yep.
But I mean, it adds up that it came from a lab and that it was in the bat soup, because the bat wasn't born in the bat soup. He came from the lab. So I think it's just another revelation, or it just gives the origin of where it came from. But yeah, it came from a lab. That's fucked up. And then it obviously ended up in that soup.
Yeah, exactly. But all these people have died, and we're blaming the unvaccinated. Why are we doing that? Why can we not blame these people who accidentally leaked it from a lab? I feel like we should blame those people, no? You know what I mean?
It's very true.
Anyways, different topic because I hate talking about this shit, bro. I just hear it 24/7, man.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll ever get the answers that everyone wants, or if
I think
it'll always just be uncertain.
nah, way down the line for sure, bro. It's like I feel like we'll find out about JFK pretty soon as well. I feel like that's probably another maybe 10 years down the line. We'll find out about that. It's like everything that's pretty controversial and like very under wraps. I feel like it's like the barrier's like 50 to 60 years, then you find out, because you have to wait for people to die off that were involved and stuff. You know what I mean? And then they can release it. But until then, no, I don't think so.
I agree. It's just, I think if like something like JFK assassination being an inside job or the moon landing being faked, if that came out, that would, I can only see it releasing if like the USA was in a major decline and like people are like abandoning ship, because those are secrets that once they're revealed, all credibility in the U.S. government is now gone. The trust of the people is gone, and that will create a sense of anarchy. If the U.S. government admitted to killing the president, that would create anarchy, especially in today's day and age. I can only see that happening on a decline in America.
Yeah, but it had to be like really impactful for it to like for them to release like such statements, you know.
Well,
Like,
bro, if you can look it up right now. They were actually, I saw it on Joe Rogan's podcast. I don't know if, well, I mean, I kind of believe that. I don't know if it's true, but apparently they were they were releasing the JFK files, but they stopped it. They were releasing them though. I mean, bro, they released that. The Pentagon released that aliens are literally real. Like they've told us, face value, aliens exist. And I thought that would honestly cause a lot more anarchy, but I think because of all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world right now, I think people kind of overlooked it, bro. I think people are like, oh yeah, fair enough. But it's like they literally just confirmed that aliens exist, bro. It's kind of fucked up.
I mean, there's nothing weirder than that 8-month stretch from like January through August
Facts.
of
Yeah,
2020. It was
Yeah.
like you woke up every day, bro, and there was something new. You're like,
Something,
what
yeah.
the fuck?
seriously, what
Kobe
was that?
Bryant just died? There's killer hornets? There's a world pandemic? World War III might start? Bro, that was crazy
Every
shit.
month.
Bro,
All
2020,
the time. It was like,
yeah, 2020 will be talked about forever, man.
yeah, that
For
was
sure.
a strange year.
Forever.
I
Yeah.
think we just got so worn out from hearing new shit that even something as massive as aliens are real got swept under the rug.
Yeah, bro. It's unreal. So, what would you guys do, okay, if aliens came to your house, right? Say, like, because, bro, you know, even Ronald Reagan admitted to being abducted by aliens. This is very interesting. You should look up this story. It's so interesting. He did a full statement on how him and his wife were driving home from somewhere and they got abducted by aliens, bro. The president of the United States of America. How crazy is that?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I know, cause it's it's very swept under the rug. But yeah, what if they came to your house, abducted you, and they told you, listen, we will give you the key to the earth, right? The key to the earth, like you basically, it's like the key to the city, but it's the key to the earth. Like you can control the world. And honestly, I would I know it'd be a hard job, but listen, bro, I feel like I'm way more rational and have better morals than Vladimir Putin and Joe Biden. I might not be better at running a country, but I feel like the country would be, more fun. Definitely. Legalizing shrooms immediately. But okay, what if they tell you have the key to the earth, but you have to snap your fingers and half the population dies, and you have no choice on who it is. Could be your fucking mom, could be your best friend, but are you taking the deal? Take the Thanos finger snap for the key to
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
city?
say this is like a Thanos thing, hey?
Yeah, that means yeah, basically.
Mm.
It's like, or they could just abduct all like half of the population and take them and probe them, but just basically half the world goes, but you own the world at this point. You pull the strings.
So you become God.
Essentially, yeah.
Pretty much.
Become God for half the world's population. Am I immortal?
No. Yeah, they can give you your immortality because they discovered how to do that. Yeah, you're now immortal. It's like playing Civilizations or like you play like Tropica or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn,
Uh,
such a hard question. Martin, you go first. I need to ponder.
I don't know, cause like part of me is like, oh, if you were the one to do it, then like you're like the aliens are gonna be pointing fingers at you and be like, well, he's the one that snapped his finger, so it's his fault. But
Um, no, I feel like these aliens they go because they see all the fuck shit happening on all these different planets, and they
yeah,
just came to Earth and like, yeah, this is a mess. You have you're a good stand-up guy. You know, we've listened to your podcast. You're funny as fuck. You know, we reckon you've good morals. Kenny Arshell who's not getting chosen because he'll just send emails instead of saying and and yeah, here you go. You're now God. You could save this planet and you're immortal, but there's the chance that your best friends and your mother, whoever,
wow.
could be zapped.
Like I wouldn't want to take those chances, like first, and then at the same time, like yeah, you may pretty much rule the world, but it's like I don't know, it's like although you'd be able to do whatever you want, there are still gonna be like half the population that you're still gonna have to take care of, which is a lot of like pressure on you to make sure everybody gets what they want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 100% taking the deal.
Why?
Instantly, all right? Because here's the thing, right?
Okay.
Your people, if you rise to the power of God, you're definitely going to be front and center in everybody's eyes. So you have two options. You can either become the person that everybody hates because you're the one that killed half of the world, or you could paint yourself as a hero because you're the only one that talked to the aliens. So you could say,
Yeah.
they told me that they were going to kill everybody, but I managed to save half of us, and they gave me the power of a god. That way, you may still have people against you, but you will get enough to support you. Maybe even the
You
majority.
can never please everyone.
You can never please
Like,
anybody.
I get that. I get that, but it's like, what about your own family? What if they disappear? You wouldn't be like, oh man.
I mean, I'd be sad about
You
it.
would be
I would.
uh,
I love my friends, my
That
family, but the power of a god, bro. No, yeah.
Tyson's low-key a super villain. What's up?
Tyson's right. You've thought about this before, haven't you?
I just learned a lot about your fucking personality, cut.
Just
We'll fight for
because
his
it's a
country, but we'll also
hypothetical
have
situation,
fingers.
right?
Yeah.
Surely, if you're becoming a god, you can strike a deal with the aliens. Be like, all right, let's do maybe. How about you kill 55%, but I choose some individuals I want to stay. You know,
Bro, if you try and
You
make
have
a
your
deal, they'll
charisma
probably
all
just
the
throw
way
you
up.
and move on to the next person.
Yeah, you if you're good at cutting a deal, you know, you're good at bargaining. You be like, here, listen, I'll give you every child molester on the fucking planet. That's at least couple mil, at least couple mil
Yeah.
right there. You can have everyone. You know what I mean? You guys take every fucking one. Every school shooter, you take every fucking one. Every white supremacist. Honestly, bro, I reckon with extremist groups, you could narrow it down to definitely a couple billion. I reckon, bro.
I think you could knock off.
Just get
close to a
scumbags
billion.
out of there.
Yeah,
Yeah, get scumbags out of here, bro. I reckon.
yeah, I'd do it, bro. I think because I don't think aliens would just walk up. It depends if they just walk up to one random guy or they choose. If they're choosing, then you can definitely strike a deal. And yeah, I'm taking that
know
deal
what?
because imagine, bro, that no one's ever done that before. Became a god. It would just be cool. It would just be cool to be the first one.
And you know what I find so interesting, bro? And I learned this from Transformers because I never thought about it. But, bro, remember when Optimus Prime is like, how did Shia LaBeouf is like, how did you find out about like us and Earth? He's like, the World Wide Web, bro. If you think about it, they have access to the World Wide fucking web, bro. So they don't even. The thing is, aliens don't even have to visit Earth anymore to find out what we're like or see anything on Earth. All they have to do is tap into our waves or fucking microwaves, whatever they're called. You know, all they really have to do is that, and they have the internet at their fingertips to just browse. They could learn English, but the aliens probably know English by now by just watching videos.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
wonder how fast they learn. There's definitely smart ones, or they have to be very smart if they conquered
they're
universes.
The
facts.
thing is, like, we always look at aliens to be like something beyond our powers and like something that's way smarter. Their technology is way more advanced. But like, what if our real life scenario is just like the complete opposite? Like the government's trying to scare us to make it seem like there is something bigger than us out there, but instead there actually isn't. What if that's a possibility too?
It is a possibility, but I think it's a very slight
I
possibility
know, I
nowadays.
know. I
Yeah,
definitely
that's
don't
I
think
think.
that, but I just thought about it. I was like,
Yeah, it's
could
definitely a
be.
possibility. We could be the most advanced race ever. We could we that's bro, because look how far we've come. We came from a single cell.
Species. Yeah.
We came from a single cell to sitting on a podcast halfway across the planet talking to each other, you know? That's
Yeah,
pretty
as humans, we're a lot more advanced than anything else on Earth, really.
yeah, 100%.
There's just too many possibilities in the universe for us to be the only one.
Oh,
This,
Nah, it's
yeah.
impossible.
there's
It's
too.
impossible.
It's
It's
impossible.
impossible for us to be the only one. Impossible.
No way. And I don't even think we're on the hierarchy chart yet. I think we're the ants of the universe.
Yeah,
Mm,
we're probably just looked at as cockroaches who've just survived all these natural disasters and like these what's the word? Something cosmic events, whatever
Cataclysmic
you want to.
events. Yeah, I wonder
Yeah,
if
yeah.
humans' growth was ever stunted in those extinction level events, or even in like because I the burning of the Library of Alexandria is said to have pushed us back like hundreds of years because of the knowledge that was in there. So just a library
oh
being
yeah,
burned
I
down.
heard about that.
Yeah, like
I actually
imagine an
read it was
ice age.
thousands.
Yeah, I bet it was thousands.
Hmm.
But just think like an
That's
ice age
insane, man.
or even wars. Wars
Yeah,
definitely slowed. Well, actually, no. They slowed us in some ways, and they made us progress in others. Because I don't think we would have discovered the atomic bomb unless there was a race for it in World War II, or we wouldn't have discovered it at that time. Actually, no. That's wars definitely progress us. But
yeah,
it's
they
those
do. But
times
there's
where
a
humanity is challenged that you have to progress, and those ones that I guess we couldn't progress enough, those ones ultimately slowed us down.
actually I was doing some research because Martin was talking about the pyramids the other day, and I was doing some research last night. And what I saw was because you just talked about stunted growth. There's a lot of drawings, bro. It's actually crazy to look at. There's a lot of drawings of like in the pyramids, whatever they're called, those things that they
The
drew on the wall.
hieroglyphics.
Yeah, hieroglyphics. Of these, like, they drew them to like scale, right? And there was these, it was like six people lifting one of those boulders or lifting one of those rocks onto the pyramids, and they looked like these people looked way bigger than fucking humans. You know what I mean? Like, but it showed the hieroglyphics are showing them carrying them above their heads. So who knows, bro? We could have been like 12-foot fucking giants. You know what I mean? Who
Mm,
knows? Who knows, bro?
I get what you mean.
I don't know how tall we were, because I they found a lot of fossils. I don't know if fossils shrink or if our old remains shrink.
Bro, do you know it was one of the like the word like one of the most just disappointing days in my life? It wasn't when I hit 21 years old and I looked down at my penis and it hadn't grown since 13. It wasn't that day. That was close second. But it was actually when I went to the mall in what's it called? What's that mall outside of Calgary? That
Cross iron.
nice one, you guys
Iron?
know it. Yeah, Cross Iron. Bro, have you guys ever seen the Tyrannosaurus Rex head in the glass case over there?
What
In the mall?
Yeah, yeah, it's in the mall, bro. It's
glass
actually by the
case?
food court. Yeah, it's in the by the food court.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that's not as big as the fuck I thought it would be.
Is it a T Rex?
It,
No,
bro, it says on
I
the.
don't think it's
Nah,
like
you
the
should read it,
real
bro.
one. It's probably like a replica.
Nah, Cross Iron because there was heaps of dinosaurs like in Airdrie and shit. There's heaps of like Calgary. There's heaps of dinosaurs there.
Oh yeah,
I
like
think it's.
Drumheller there
I,
is, yeah.
yeah, no, I think it's definitely a real one, bro. And it was so much smaller than I thought it would be. So maybe they do shrink, or they're just not as big as we thought. But I remember seeing that and I was like, wow, that's disappointing.
Well, we see
That's like pulling down an NBA fucking shorts and he has a fucking micro penis. Like it was just on that scale of disappointing.
Well, we see all that shit in Hollywood, so we always think it's like a lot. We have an idea because of movies, and they always try and make it theatrical. You know, big, scary, loud.
The bigger the better.
Mm-hmm. But I bet there were different sized dinosaurs.
Oh, for sure.
So maybe that was just a really small one. Because the ones in Drumheller are massive. That place is so cool. The amount of dinosaurs that are there. Have you guys ever been to Drumheller, the museum?
Oh yeah, I have. When I was younger.
Have you, Jordan?
Nah, just my family. I actually missed out. I don't know. I was doing something the day that they went, and I regretted it because I saw all the pictures. Like, fuck, that looked cool.
It was so cool.
If you come back in the summer, we should all go.
We could go.
Okay, boys. Let's talk about my visit back in the summer. Let's make a plan on the podcast. So you know what? We can come back.
It's written in stone.
Written fucking stone, bro. Yeah. So listen, I'm looking at dates. Is July-ish. Now we kind of need to work it out. Where I don't want anybody to be like, oh yeah, I have to go to fucking school. Right? Fucking suck you up, Champions Bank, Calgary. Right? So we need to work out like when you guys are off, or at least the least time you're going to school. You know what I mean? Or work.
There's like long weekends or something too.
Yeah. Facts.
In July, you said.
Well, it's not set in stone. It's just whenever. But I also do want it to be good weather, bro. Like I don't want to go back to snow. I can't lie.
Oh,
yeah, come during like the warm weather for sure.
Come in the summer so that we can go to my trailer.
Yeah. So that's one of the plans. Got to go to the trailer. That's classic.
Have you been there for
fuck,
like
I cannot wait. I went there for like 3 days, yeah.
Oh, okay.
My sister came stomping into the trailer park.
I'm still shocked they found you that night. Like, we were passed
that
out,
was
destroyed, and they wandered through the park and found you. Based off only light sent in Snapchat pictures. It was insane. Woke up the next morning, Jordan had been kidnapped. We're like, where the fuck is he?
Bro, we did not know where the hell you went.
On that drive home, I was fucking fried, bro. I was fucking fried. I don't know how they find me. And the audacity of my crackhead sister to run into your fucking parents' trailer, tearing the place apart looking for me. That is audacious, bro.
Yeah, my dad's so like, funny. Who the fuck is in here? Who the fuck is in this trailer? It's your sister.
Because she was under the impression that it was just us at your parents' trailer and no one was, like, no parents were there, so she just parked in like a fucking crackhead. That's so funny, man. But yeah, trailer for show.
We should try and go during the baseball tournament. I know you guys are a bunch of Europeans, but it'd be so funny. There's a rivalry at that trailer park between Snob Hill. Well, actually, no. Snob Hill just always wins, and they're a bunch of cunts. So it'd be nice to beat them in the baseball tournament.
I've played baseball once. I was a decent batter, so that's probably the only thing I can do.
That's all we need. Let's put the best catcher on first.
Third base.
All right. Then we'll have to do it. We'll have to go for the log trophy. They always, whenever they win, they always go around on their truck, drinking beer and leaving their garbage behind for us to pick up. It's the most scummy move ever, bro. So I want to take it to them and then go on my golf cart and do the same thing.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you this though. I cannot wait to give Jeremy Foster a big tight squeezy hug, bro. I am not gonna lie. I cannot wait to see that guy. I cannot wait to see Sandy Foster. I cannot wait to see my sister. I cannot wait to see the boys. I cannot wait to see Kennedy, bro. Fuck, man.
When's the last time we seen you? 2 years ago?
Bro, it's 2 years. Isn't that fucking nuts, bro? 2 years now.
Oh my goodness, bro.
You left what, like March, April, something like that.
Something like that. And bro, Thomas Pesci was like, he came back after like fucking like a less than a year type shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that felt like ages. When he left, that felt like ages for me, bro. 2 years, bro. I'm a man now type shit. Like I'm a different human being now. Like you know what
We've
I mean?
all grown
It's
up a
crazy.
lot, bro. I
Yeah.
know, like all our talking has been through like PlayStation, Discord, and shit,
Thank
which
God
is
for
crazy.
video games. Thank God.
Thank God.
Facts. Facts.
I am so excited. I think when you come, you're never gonna want to leave, or at least if you come for 2 weeks, you're
I'm
gonna
not
want to stay till
going to.
3-4 weeks. Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna want to leave
Probably.
100%. I can already tell. It's gonna be a mission to get me back on that fucking plane, bro.
yeah, we might have to fucking drag you to the airport.
You might have to, but best know, bro, at the fucking top of my lungs, I am going to be screaming, Tinny Winnie!
Martin, when we go to pick him up, we're not asking him where his gate is. We're not asking. We're just gonna go to international, and we're gonna hear through echolocation. Tinny Winnie! Oh, I think he's over here. Martin, let out the call. Tinny Winnie!
Hey, Winnie. That'll be hilarious.
They're gonna
Like,
think there's a
no
terrorist
way,
attack, bro. It's like, what's happening?
Literally, gonna see my Irish passport flash from my baggage, and they're gonna fucking jump on me. I might get tased. I cannot lie.
Yeah, civilians always get caught in the conflict with the Irish.
Man. Yo, that meme you sent me the other day of like we were gonna rob the leprechaun, but you forgot he was Irish. The car blows up. I fucking died.
Whenever I see a meme like that, I'm like, that has to go to Jordan. It has to be just to piss him off. But I will say, the Easter Rising was one of the coolest rebellions.
It is. I'm glad you just brought up the Easter Rising. Thank you very much. That is hit deep. Okay, Martin, you need to go.
Yeah, boys, you continue on, but everyone else, I need to head off. It was nice talking to you, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of the podcast.
You have a good day, Martin. Talk to you later, man.
You have
Oh, he fucked off before he could hear me. Okay.
Wow, before we said our farewells, he dissipated.
Yeah, I feel
Wow,
fucking
cunt.
disgraced, but I'll just go fuck
Yeah,
myself and talk to a wall.
Yeah, so Anne Frank was actually a fucking pussy. I've come to the conclusion.
What?
Yeah,
What did she
bro.
do to you?
Nothing. She didn't do anything to me, but she fucking hiding in a bookshelf. Like, go the fuck outside and be a Jew, you fucking bitch. God's sakes, man. Hiding in a fucking bookshelf. Nah, I'm joking.
Yeah,
That's
the Holocaust
completely-
didn't
I'm
even
kidding.
happen.
Yeah, Holocaust is a joke. They deserve it. Nah, I'm joking. I'm just hoping that we're too many minutes into this podcast and no one's even listening. So hopefully
Yeah.
this doesn't get dragged out 20 years. Bro, this is definitely a soundbite in 20 years. Fuck!
Definitely. It's
can
that
never be
guy.
successful.
That guy 30 years in the future. He's like, what the fuck? What the
He's like,
fuck?
maybe maybe he doesn't know what the Holocaust is. Maybe it's been covered up by then. Who knows?
Maybe this is evidence in his thesis paper on how the Holocaust was faked.
Yeah, because we're smart people. You know, we hold a lot of weight in the Holocaust community. You know,
Yeah, we're completely uneducated.
in the history. Yeah, I'm completely fucking uneducated. I have nothing but my junior high diploma. So take that as you will.
I have maybe 7 YouTube videos to back up my knowledge on it. And the boy in the striped
I-
pajamas. That's what you get from me.
I have all my knowledge comes from Joe Rogan, and that guy's a fucking racist. So what do I know?
No, bro, it's actually getting ridiculous now. How much
It's so ridiculous.
Spotify is like, bro, all the time they're just looking for a reason to cancel this guy. It's like I
They
don't
just took the
understand
fattest L
canceling.
ever, though.
Did he win?
Nah, canceling. Well, no, he didn't win, but they just took an L by taking him off the platform. They just lost so much money, bro.
Wait,
They're-
what?
they
They
take
took
the
Joe Rogan off Spotify?
Bro, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. It took the cunt off Spotify, bro. Bro, do you know?
No, I don't believe you.
fucking,
It's
Yeah,
so, oh, they're all right here. Does he not post any new episodes?
Yeah, I literally read so many, and he's been talking about it. How they're trying to, well, they did take his things. I guess he just can't post anymore or something. I don't know.
No, I thought they just took off like certain videos, like with
Oh, maybe
Joey
you know what?
Diaz.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that because I'm not sure.
No, bro, I
100%.
would have seen that. I would have seen that.
I'm not actually. No, I'm gonna refrain from that. But yeah, not taking. I did see that taking the ones with Joey Diaz off. What the fuck has Joey Diaz ever done, bro? This guy's like, bro, he's fucking. Because they said the N word, right, bro? He's fucking Mexican or Puerto Rican. Like, the Hispanic community has full-fledged, um, yeah, who the fuck am I? I'm a white person saying this, but like, that's what I know. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I hear black people say is like the Hispanic community have a right to say it. Why are, bro? These fucking do-gooders, bro. You need to suck a dick, fam. It's actually ridiculous.
Their lives must be so
These
boring.
it must be, bro. And the thing is, like, they just spend all their life online. Like, I actually kind of feel bad for the cunts, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe they're getting a little kick out of this. Fair play, you know what I mean? Maybe they're getting a little kick out of it for their terrible fucking lives at home. But,
But they
their
don't.
wives definitely don't love them. I'll tell you that much.
No, no. And it's just like I don't understand it, bro. Like canceling somebody. Like why are we that fucking primitive still where we need to exile people? Like
It's ridiculous, bro.
and we're not even exiling them. It's like we're just consistently shunning them.
And it's how many people are agreeing with it just because they saw it on social media is what's even scarier, bro.
The scary part
It's-
about it is I don't think it's even that many people. It's like a small group of people that for some reason are so influential to these companies.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's close to a quarter of these companies like total fan bases believe in like canceling Joe Rogan. They deleted 113 of his episodes.
No, that's actually so uncalled for.
I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like if you get mad at somebody for saying the N word and then you just consistently shun him, is he gonna learn his lesson or is he just gonna like have more bad feelings? He's just gonna be angrier at that group. But if you like tell him what he did wrong and help let him learn and not fuck up, then at least he can
Exactly.
become a better person.
Exactly, but every single one of them got taken out of context, though, bro.
Oh
Literally.
my god, yeah, you go back
It's,
and
he's,
they're
ex-
all out of
he's
context.
explaining a story of what someone said. It's like, bro, you cannot limit someone's speech. Yes, like, you shouldn't have it in your like average vocabulary, which honestly I think is kind of honestly that's ridiculous also. But I respect it because some people get affected mentally. You know, some African Americans get affected mentally when they hear it. You know, it brings up some trauma or like stuff like that, which I totally respect. But bro, if you can't even go about saying a sentence explaining something to someone else without the fear of getting canceled, bro, like that's ridiculous. Like if you can't say it, bro, also in a song, you're telling me I can't sing the same song as another person because my skin color is different, but I like it's not that I'm fucking racist. I just love the artist and I love the song and I want to sing every lyric like everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I've never got that. I think songs should be off limits, bro. It's like it's crazy, bro. And now we're going too far over the bar where there's no equality anymore. Now it's just like fight all these white people because they deserve it, even though I don't deserve it, type shit. You know what I mean? I don't deserve it. Like anyone can call me a cis white male or a cracker, but which is I mean I don't give a fuck, but it's also like it's kind of rude. You know I don't really. It's not. It's kind of uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it'll
I
get
don't really.
overlooked.
Yeah, get overlooked. I don't want
It's
to be
just white
called
male.
that.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Oh well. Guess I just gotta live with it. Fucking sucks though, but it is what it is. Maybe the person who's watching this in 30 years is thinking like, "Wow, this is what was going on at this time. How primitive." Maybe that's what he's thinking.
I wonder. I wonder if this is just a blip because it wasn't like this 10 years ago.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
But there wasn't like I swear it wasn't like America wasn't as racist 10 years ago. Or maybe there just wasn't as much attention on racism, but it's just like I don't know, bro. I feel like all this
Just so divided.
Yeah,
Never mind racist.
like
Just
we're
so
just
divided. in
all
so many
so at each
aspects.
other's throat for everything.
Yeah.
For everything. It's just so hard to even know what to believe or talk about. It's just more weird.
Bro, do you think there'll be new countries in 30 years? Like, you know?
I think
That's
Quebec will be
pretty cool.
gone in 30 years.
That's a fact.
They want it too bad. And, yeah, I couldn't really give a shit.
Yeah, fuck the French Canadians.
Yeah,
Say my chest.
I want them to stay just so, like, the map looks nice, but it's like, I don't know. I
Do what
couldn't
you
really
want.
give a shit.
But makes them happy, fuck it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go reclaim it one day.
Yeah. Oh, for the person listening in 30 years also, gas in Auckland, New Zealand right now, I live in Auckland, New Zealand, is $3 a fucking liter, bro. I would
Oh.
rather fucking run from here to the other side of the city and carry my fucking passenger on my backpack here than fucking pay that much, bro. It's ridiculous. I drive like 80 Ks a night, bro, and it's $120, bro. It's ridiculous.
I bet the person in 30 years has a horse.
I bet you has an electric vehicle.
Maybe. It depends if he's
I reckon.
rich or poor. I feel like horses are going to make a comeback in the future.
I don't think so.
You don't
I hope
think-
they do, but I think that's, bro. That's mode of transportation is gone. That's such, bro. It's like walking. Yeah, horses were huge for the human race, but like, bro, I think it's too far gone now. I would love for it to be, bro. You know how cool that would be, linking up with the boys on some fucking horses. That'd be dope,
That'd be
bro.
so sick. Well, the way I see it is like, eventually we're going to run out of oil and gas. And if electric cars become so expensive to the point where not everybody can afford it, and inflation continues to arise, and nobody has money, and no one can buy electric cars, then horses are the only other option.
And actually, do you know lithium battery mining is actually detrimental to the atmosphere? I actually just
And that's
learned
what's
this.
used to create the electric cars, right?
Yeah, lithium batteries, and apparently the mining for it is not as, but almost just as detrimental as oil and gas, which is so fucking ironic.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just never fucking escape it.
Yeah, I just hate the fact that we're destroying the planet, man. It sucks so much.
Yeah, because the people in charge just don't plan on being here in the future. So it's like they might as well harvest what they can and then get the fuck out.
Exactly. It's just for their term. They're only thinking like to a 4 to 8 year period, and after that, they don't really give a fuck, bro.
No.
You know, it's someone else's problem after that. But we may as well, abuse the. Bro, it's actually. Have you seen that clock? I think it's in like New York City, maybe somewhere. There's like a big clock on the side of a building, and it's like a countdown on how much time you have left to save the Earth. It's actually the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
How
It's like
much time
7
is left?
years.
Oh, until it's like the tipping point in the environment.
Yeah,
can't
it's
be
like-
saved.
Yeah, can't be saved. Too far gone. I
What
think,
does that
have you
future
seen
look
that-
like?
Oh, I don't know, bro. This seems horrific to me, man. It just doesn't seem good.
30 years from now, 7 years from now, we're supposed to have our environment destroyed. What does 30 years from now look like?
It could look like a barren wasteland, but at the same time, like, I don't know, man. Like 7 years, like, bro, think about how all the time has passed. Like the Industrial Revolution, how many years ago was that? It was like 1600s, right, or something like that. I don't
The
even know, bro.
Industrial Revolution?
Yeah,
That
we started
was
using,
like
coal and
1800s,
shit.
1900s.
Oh, really? Okay.
It was pretty recent.
Okay, so the 19th century then. I mean, fuck, bro. I don't know, man. Cause it's like that many years, and it's destroyed it this much, and you reckon in 7 years it's gonna be completely past the tipping point. I mean, now we're just doing everything so much faster as well, USL, so they gotta take that, and there's way more people as well. So yeah, that does make sense, but
Yeah, because the
it's just like I look.
Oh, sorry,
Go
you say
ahead.
what you wanted to say.
I was like saying, like, I look around like in my city and I just see all these trees everywhere and green grass everywhere. I couldn't imagine in like 20 to 30 years it being kind of a barren wasteland. But you also have to realize, like, there could be a drought and all this stuff. Like there could be a world drought type shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Because like with all the glaciers melting and stuff and all that, because like, I think it's like only like 3% or like 2.5% of the world's water is like drinkable. It's clean fresh water. So
I thought we would run out of that a lot faster when I heard about that in like grade 5. Like 3%? Like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. We really don't got that much, but I guess it's still
But
at
then
3%,
also like
so.
the world's like I think the world's like something like 80% water. So
It's 70 something.
yeah. So well, it does. So it's probably like 3% still a fucking ton, like so
Yeah.
much water. But
Ton of water.
I thought we discovered, didn't we discover distillation? How we can turn salt water into clean drinking water. Why are we not working on that more? Because you can do it though. You can burn the salt out of water. You can drink it. Why are we not like working on that on a mass scale? I wonder.
I have no idea.
That's what I've thought about that recently. It's like we know how to do it. They're like people have these things that they take to sea with them, and it's like if if you fall off the ship or whatever, and you like have a little device with you to turn salt water into fresh water, and you can drink it. Why the fuck are we not doing that on like a global like industrial scale? I never understood why we haven't.
I'm looking at it right now, and it's saying that it's just so expensive to do this. Like, we can do it. It's called desalination.
Desalination, that's what.
And yeah, we can turn salt water into drinking water. Let me find why. Yeah, they're just so expensive, apparently. Because you have to... Salt dissolves very easily in water, forming strong chemical bonds, and those bonds are difficult to break. Energy and the technology to desalinate water are both expensive, and this means that desalinating water can be very costly.
So money's the issue, but we can print money, and there's children in Africa drinking out of fucking watering holes, bro. I just don't know. I don't like. It makes sense, obviously, economy, all this, but it's like, bro, there's people that don't even have water, bruv, and we're worrying about the cost. We should just make fucking cuts in other areas that we don't fucking need as humans, bro. Like, I swear, if every millionaire on the planet just fucking worked together just a little bit, bro, or not every millionaire, that's kind of ridiculous. Every billionaire on the planet, bro, there's fucking, like, thousands of billionaires on this planet. If every one of them put in a little fucking fund to make the world a better place, there would, like, world hunger wouldn't exist, bro. It just wouldn't.
No, there's no way it would.
There's no way it would.
It's just... I don't understand it.
No,
Why
I have a
humans
billionaire
are like...
mentality. Shut the fuck up, bro.
So cringe. That alpha male mindset is just so cringe.
That's so cringe.
But I don't know, bro. Like, what? Because maybe those people have achieved like a really high level, the highest level for humans almost. And maybe they don't want to go back down. They just want to keep building on it, and they need that money to keep building on it.
Thing is though, bro, you do not take any cent with you to the grave, bro. It just
Not.
I say I would, but who knows? Because that money can definitely change you. So it's like I can't even talk on it. But it's like I feel like, so if I say I won the lottery and it was like the biggest lottery on the planet Earth, and they give me like fucking 100 billion, like Elon Musk status, and I'm the person I am today, bro. 80 billion at least is bro. I don't need any more than 20 billion for the rest of my life. I can buy every single car, house, plane, boat I ever come across, prostitute, anything I ever come across from now till I fucking drop dead, and I still won't spend 20 billion, bro. Like I'm dropping, if I get 100 bill, I'm dropping at least 80 bill, bro, on world issues. Obviously it changes you over time, because you have to have like a certain type of mindset, obviously, to obtain that amount of wealth. But it's like you're not taking that anywhere with you, bro. Like, your family's just gonna inherit it, and then your children are just gonna be fucking brats, and their grandchildren are gonna be fucking brats. Like, they're all gonna be scumbags. They didn't work for that shit. They're gonna be scumbags. Obviously, I'll leave a little bit for the kids, so they have a sustainable, like, easy life. But I don't want them to be fucking cunts swimming in money either,
Yeah, I want them to be able to go out and work. That's
Yeah.
kind of what the main thing of being a human is going out working and earning your shit. And here, let's continue this. I just got to add Bryant. He's waiting in the voice chat.
Oh, bet.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Bryant.
Can you hear me?
Bryant the Kua.
Oh my god!
Look who it is. Long time no see, brother. How are you?
I'm good, are you? I'm
Oh,
chilling.
fucking lacking a haircut, bro. I'll tell you that much.
What do you mean? I thought you get cuts in New Zealand.
Ah, bro, it's fucking coronavirus, G. No haircuts. My mom's been cutting it with the number one all over, bro. It's not looking good at the moment. She gave me a line in my head, bro. I look like I got fucking axed with a saw, bro. Look like I'm a fucking machete victim, bro.
Oh,
It's
that's
not good.
terrible, yo.
Yeah,
That's
man.
funny.
You know.
When's the last time you guys
Anyway.
talked when Jordan left Calgary?
No.
In hearing your voice, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I
crazy.
mean, just on
Yeah.
Snap
Yeah.
and stuff. That's pretty
2
much
years,
it.
bro. 2 years, fucking crazy.
Has it actually been 2 years?
Yeah, it's coming up on it, bro. In like 2 months.
Damn.
You know,
That's
I know.
crazy.
But I'm coming back this summer though, for sure.
This summer,
This summer, bro, finna go crazy.
like July or August, is your plan?
Probably July, I'm thinking, bro. That's what I'm looking at right now.
For how long?
I'm saying 2 weeks, but I know when I get here, it's gonna be like fly in. I'm gonna want to do it longer, so I might just fucking do it for a month, bro. I just might say fucking do it for a month.
Yeah, I mean, what's holding you back? Like work?
Nothing really, bro. Nah, because I have like 4 weeks of paid leave, so it's like I'll be getting paid while I'm here, so it would make sense to just
Yeah.
save it and do it for like 4 weeks, and I
That's
would lose
good.
any money, so it'd be blessed. But
No,
we'll see.
that's good. Would you just come here yourself or just yourself?
Yeah, I just go myself. Yeah, I get an Airbnb and shit, and my company just basically gonna pay for my Airbnb by itself. So I'm really not gonna be spending any of the money I've saved. So it'd be blessed, bro. I have a good plan set up for it and shit.
They would buy you an Airbnb? Why?
No, well, because they're paying. It's 4 weeks leave, so it's like it's paid leave that you have to get
Oh.
if you work in construction. So I'm gonna save money on top of it, but they're essentially going to be paying for the Airbnb, and I'm not missing out. You know what I mean?
Bro, that would be the cherry on top because then we wouldn't even have to
Bro,
worry
and-
about people's parents at home because you would just have
Oh
the
no,
house
I was
yourself.
never gonna come here and stay with. Yeah, I was never gonna stay with people's parents. Fucking Thomas Pesci, I'm not doing that, fam.
Oh man, yeah, we gotta go to the trailer. We gotta go then to Jordan's Airbnb. We could go up to Edmonton
Oh,
for a
yeah.
couple days.
The
Go
trailer
to
would be
West End.
dope.
Yeah, let's go to the trailer. We'll go to West End. Go shopping one day.
On my first day here, I'm gonna buy a quarter pint, bro. Or I mean, the first day in Calgary, I'm buying a quarter pint, bro. I'm buying like eight to 10 bottles of Hennessy, bro. I'm stocking up the house. I'm fucking a month, bro. It's gonna be wild. I'm gonna get kicked out of like 6 Airbnbs, but it's gonna be all good.
I'm gonna lose brain cells over the course of that month.
Oh, 100%.
I might
100%.
make myself schizophrenic in the future if we're gonna be smoking and drinking that much, but we definitely will. How many ounces
my
is a quarter
sperm
pound?
count is gonna go down. I think it's like fucking crazy, bro. I think it's like 26 ounces or something like that.
Jesus Christ.
So doable.
So.
One month to smoke
God,
26
screw it.
ounces? So doable.
So doable.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll definitely be schizophrenic after that.
Yeah, bro. For sure.
What are you guys
Oh.
talking about?
We're talking about
Kind of like.
billionaires having too much money.
Oh
And,
shit.
and Jordan was explaining it better. Jordan, you go on.
I was kind of just saying like. I was saying like how I feel like money changes you as a person because you have to have a certain type of mindset to obtain like that much money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be kind of like, I don't know the word. You know the word, Tyson. Like it's kind of like
You
you
have
have
to
to
be a
like, tell,
lone
like,
wolf. You have to be disciplined.
Yeah, yeah. Tell fuck off to people. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
I was saying like if I'm the person I am today, Jordan Brian Gallagher, 21 years old, like I feel like if I got gifted 100 million, I would give majority of it to like charities and like I would try end world hunger, like try end social issues. You know what I mean? Environmental issues. But I think the reason that billionaires don't, because bro, nobody really does. Like there's the odd one like Elon Musk. He planted some trees recently, which was cool. He spent like like something like 1 million planted trees. That's pretty cool. But it's like you have 100 billion, bro. You know what I mean? Like fucking hell, spread the love. But I also saying like they probably don't because they have such a mindset of getting money. But then I was also saying like you don't take any of that money to the grave with you. So it's like what the fuck is the point in
Wait,
saving all that money? And
you don't think like the richest people in the world are like involved in stuff like that?
not as much as they should. I
Not
don't
as
think.
much as they should. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's tough
I
with
mean,
guys like. Oh, sorry. You say what you want to say.
no, it's fair enough because like they have so much money and it's like, I don't know, it's crazy. What do you say, Tyson?
I think it's tough with a guy like Elon Musk, because his ambition is literally to go to another planet.
Yeah,
With that,
he's a,
like how much
he's a
how much
phenomenon.
money can you give away and still be able to? How much does it cost to fly to another planet, to build it, to test this many spaceships, to train the astronauts, to run two businesses on top of it, two of the biggest businesses in the world, and to fly and colonize a planet.
Billions for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
But he's doing something very progressive. I think he's like a phenomenon out of all. Because bro, there's thousands of billionaires. You know what I mean? Like I think Elon Musk is definitely He's doing what you should do with $1 billion. He's doing something to make the. He's helping the human race progress like by thousands of years. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah,
Facts.
well,
with the whole like electronic movement and stuff, and it's
Facts.
like he is benefiting the world, and so he's saving us in the future. That's probably like his goals are like a very good thing for the earth and like just humans in general. So I don't know.
yeah, but there's definitely other guys that aren't doing that. That are very like have the money for themselves. They're just disconnected from society, like what a normal life is. Like they've lost the concept of money, and those are the guys that it's like you probably could share some of that money. But do you guys remember that? I swear Elon Musk said one time he's like, because one company was demanding if he like gives a certain amount of his wealth, he can solve world hunger, and he said if you can prove that, then I'll give it to you. Did they ever prove it, or did they be quiet? Because they seemed pretty confident that he only needed like 1% of his wealth to solve world hunger.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's definitely. What's the thing to do with governments too, bro? In third world countries, how corrupt the governments are. It's like it's getting the money to the people that need it is the hard part. You know what I mean?
Very true.
Like a place like South Africa, bro. Imagine trying to end the poverty crisis in South Africa by giving the money to the government. Not a fucking cent of that would go to the people, bro. Those cunts are just gonna be sitting on a hammock eating fucking elephant tusks all day, bro. They don't care. They don't give a fuck.
Well, especially in North Korea as well. That would
Yeah,
just
facts.
feed the Kim Jong Un and his family for a very long time.
I hope somebody assassinates that man, and I do not wish death on anyone. But bro, that needs to end. How is there a dictatorship in 2020 fucking two, bro? This needs to go. Like, this needs to be area number one to work on the world right now. I feel like there's people who are locked away from society. Literally, it's internment camps essentially. You know what I mean? It's prison.
Yeah,
That government has to be toppled. I don't think
It has to be.
killing
has to
one
be.
man would
it
solve it.
would be.
I think it's like just the whole government. They're like, because imagine like living in a country like that where every single person, like, you can't say anything, you can't use anything from outside the country, you can't talk to people outside the country, you're starving, you're living on the streets, and there's those people that aren't living like that, that are living like lavish lives in North Korea. They'd probably never give it up, especially if their family has it as well.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I think it would have to be ripped out. Like the roots would have to be ripped out the ground for North Korea to be saved, because
That's the thing,
they're
though.
a cesspit right now. That government.
How would you do that without creating a nuclear war? That's the only problem. I think
couldn't.
that's their. Yeah, exactly. So it's like they're fucking trapped, bro. And the sad thing is, 90% of those people don't even know that an outside world exists, bro. That's so sad, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like isn't that what aren't they used to it? Don't you think that? Like it's such their normal
Yeah,
that it's not even like a big deal at this point. It's so normal to
that's
them
true.
because it's like
No,
for
I don't think
us,
so.
for us, we can't even think about that, like living in that kind of life, because we're so used to living in today's like our world. So it's like, imagine if they're just living there,
Yeah.
like they're
You're
actually,
right.
I don't
You're
know.
right for sure. You're definitely right, but it's like taking a lion, bro, that's grown up in captivity, and it's like he's grown up in captivity his whole life, and he's happy with his run. He gets fed every day. He doesn't really have to hunt and shit, but he deserves to be in the wild type shit. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
deserves to be our fucking bitches on the fucking savannah, bro. But he's not. He's in a 10 by 10 cage, you know.
Yeah, I think it's evil to keep people locked away like that. Like
100.
all throughout human history, we've been trying to explore, adventure, to conquer new lands, to like expand. We're doing it now, trying to go to Mars. To think that those people can't even leave their country, let alone try and explore the world, bro, that's evil.
And they know that there's
They
opportunity.
know there's a world out there, but they can't get to it.
God, I would be so pissed.
No, that's so annoying.
I'll
Like,
be
just
so
look at
confused.
Attack on Titan. Like, they're sitting in those walls and they want to break out those walls so bad. It must be something like that. Like, just because I wonder if the government twisted and says that, like, the outside world's dangerous. Like, the people out there, the Western world
Yeah,
will
they
harm you.
definitely do.
Because they have to deter people from wanting to leave.
It's it's horrific.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see that government fall in our lives. I hope we do.
It's a crime against humanity. Well, I mean, I think it's kind of inevitable for this nuclear war to happen, bro. It's kind of just it's just when, I think.
Yeah. As soon as one team loses, then they're bringing everyone down with them. You know, that's why you have those things. It's not to win a war. It's if you're losing the war, then you make sure everyone else is losing. That's why Vladimir Putin's saying there will be no winners.
It's horrible, bro. Could be sooner. We could be speaking about this today. It could happen fucking next week. You never know, bro, with these crazy bastards.
No, Ukraine's invasion, I think it'll happen like in the next 3-4 months. Like, this is imminent.
Yeah.
This is imminent. Well, that is going to be some groundbreaking shit.
Yeah.
Like, where were you when Russia invaded Ukraine?
I was actually in my bed jerking my
Yeah.
cock.
Oh. Post-nut clarity hits, and I'm seeing Russia invading the Eastern European countries. It's like,
I'm
oh, no.
spanking my plank to Lana Rose, and I get an Amber Alert that nukes have left Russia's surface. Fuck! Didn't even get to spank it, bro. Lana Rose is the
You gotta
goat.
speed
Lana
bus
Rose
and
is
get
the
under a
goat.
desk.
Mask yourself in your own semen to save yourself from radiation poisoning. Just nut all over your own face.
Rub it all around.
Yeah, this is natural selection. You're first to go.
It turns out it was an April Fool's prank. Now you're just sticky in your bed. You're like, ah, fuck.
You're making that walk of shame to the sink to wash your face.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Complete embarrassment. I can imagine the scenes.
You walk into your living room and your father has done the same.
Fuck, oh my God. Not even that, he's right next to you. The one that catches you and you fucking cry.
You run to your neighbor's house to save them, spunk over his face, now you're in jail for being a sex offender.
What the fuck's going on here?
It's for the greater good. Open wide.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Fucking hell, bro.
It's fucking gross.
It took the
That's
dirtiest
fucking
twist ever.
It's disgusting.
Those are puzzle. I want to forget that conversation.
Can I erase that from my memory, please?
Oh my God.
I'm not just imagining my fucking father masked in semen. I cannot get the thought out of my head.
You got me thinking. What?
What? Hey,
Yo.
Pause. Resume.
Play back.
Fucking hell, bro. I'm fucking sleep.
Fucking World War.
What would you do? Would you just?
Are you going to fight, Bryant?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question.
I have no idea. Why would you?
If Canada got attacked, I'd think about it.
We all just get recruited.
Oh, that'd be horrific, bro. That'd be so horrific.
Oh my god. We just see Jordan on the battlefield.
Oh, that'd be the greatest crossover ever. You know, you see the Canadians marching up in New Zealand. It's like, oh my god!
Oh, I'm not fighting for the Queen, sir. I'm not fighting.
Who are you gonna go fight for?
Ireland, you fucking scum! What are you crazy? I'm gonna fight for the fucking Union Jack. What do you think I'm a fucking homosexual? Jesus Christ.
Well, we're fighting. You're gonna go seize Northern Ireland. You're gonna take advantage of the
Yeah,
distracted
I'm gonna
British.
take them while they're distracted. Use the element of surprise. Like blow up a couple primary schools. I'll be fucking in luck, bro.
Hopefully this time the leader doesn't cancel it the day before and then let the guys in Dublin get fucked over by themselves.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, there's no need to bring up past mistakes. You know, we all learn from them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully they learn from their mistakes.
Yeah. That guy's a fucking idiot. Bloody Sunday was a mess, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Cancel it at the last moment. And then the other guys were like, oh, well, I guess we're still going. Didn't get the message.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Did you see what Vladimir Putin said, Brian?
Why would he say?
Oh no, Tyson, you have to pull it up, bro.
I'm gonna have to read it out again.
It's very interesting.
All right. Gather on the fire, children. I'll read it out. I want to stress it one more time. I've been saying it, but I'd very much want you to finally hear me and to deliver it to your audience in print, TV, and online. Do you understand it or not that if Ukraine joins NATO and attempts to bring Crimea back by military means, the European countries will be automatically pulled into a war conflict with Russia? Of course, NATO and Russia potentials are incomparable. We understand it. But we also understand that Russia is one of the leading nuclear states, and by some modern components, it even outperforms many. There will be no winners. And if you will be pulled into this conflict against your will, you won't even have time to blink your eyes when you execute Article 5, which is the collective defense of NATO. Mr. President Macron, of course, doesn't want it. I don't want it. And he's been here for 6 hours torturing me.
Yeah, this is not good, bro. There is no winners.
It's fucking happening.
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah, it's most certainly happening. You should name this podcast, Tyson, "Rising Tensions in Russia." You should write like something like that because that's what we mostly be talking about.
Okay, I'll try and give something like that. Gotta throw the I gotta send it to you so you can put the intro on it. You're gonna have to throw Bryant in the intro this time.
I can do that. I can do that for sure. I got a great
Oh,
video, Brian.
I saw that. That was dope.
You like that, eh?
Yeah,
All right.
I watched it like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
It was sick. I recorded the one of Kennedy and Scott.
That's a great video, bro. It's probably my favorite video, like right now I have on my phone.
Did you hear what they were dancing to?
Yeah, it was fucking amazing, bro.
God, it was crazy. That was a crazy night.
Oh, I cannot wait to go eat from your rice cooker, bro. Put some sriracha on that. I'm actually waiting on the day I get to your rice cooker, bro. Fuck.
Rice cooker.
Hopefully there'll be some Ritz crackers in the pantry.
I was never a fiend for the Ritz crackers. I thought it was a bit disrespectful.
Oh, I was completely disrespectful. Every time I went over to his house, I ate that entire box. Looking back on it, I owe your mother a lot of money.
You're lucky my mom's not bothered.
I'm lucky your mother is a very nice woman, because
Yeah.
I
I
would've
actually
been
no. I
livid.
told her. I tell her that it's like, oh yeah, Tyson's here, and it's like, I don't know, she's gone, and she can't be bothered.
Well, my mother would have been fucking mad. She would have kicked my ass that you guys ate all the food.
I mean, after it was gone, it just like a few days later, another one just replaced it, and I was like, oh okay.
And then I was back
Bro, I
over like clockwork.
Like clockwork. I remember one time I ate a handful of Doritos out of Tyson's pantry, and Jeremy Foster almost flipped me into oblivion. Bro. I can't believe it. It was a handful. It was nothing but a handful of Doritos, purple Doritos. The guy almost had a fucking seizure in his kitchen. I couldn't believe it.
Absolutely.
I was like, you should hear about the atrocities happening in the Nakua household. This is a fucking crime against humanity over here. What the fuck? Chill, Jeremy. Back it up.
Yeah, we needed to calm him down, bro. He was not happy when you did
Fucking
those shits.
rationing the Doritos over there at the fucking Foster Ice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking stocking up.
Well, now you know. If Jeremy's Doritos must remain untouched. I swear he counts them, bro, whenever he's done with them. He counts them, and then when he opens the bag up again, he counts them. He's like, they ate 3 of them. Those fuckers.
So I'm saying, I'm a very good, nice person. I hate eating other people's health. Like, this guy, it's a small handful, And he noticed. It was actually fucking unreal. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, his spider senses went off. He knows when somebody's in his chips.
Yeah, I was like, man, great eye, Jeremy. Great eye.
I mean, Jesus Christ, he makes you a plate of pulled pork and then you go eat his chips? Where's the line?
Yeah, you draw the line. That's for sure.
Pulled pork. I'm having pulled pork tomorrow for Super Bowl. First time in like a year. I'm so hyped.
Oh yeah, I'm not too huge in football, but who do you have?
Bengals 34-31.
A lot of people want Bengals to win, eh?
Yeah, fuck the Rams.
Is it because of the quarterback?
Yes. Because the quarterback's in his second year.
Yeah.
Basically, he's basically in his first. I mean, he tore his ACL in like the 4th week in his rookie season, and now he's in the Super Bowl.
It's like LaMelo Ball being in the championship. That's huge.
Bro, how good is that guy? Holy
Dude, he is
fuck.
That would be huge. LaMelo, oh my god.
But there's a Simpsons prediction, Bryant, of Cincinnati
saw
beating
that.
LA 34-31, so I'm going to bet on that.
No way. Like, what hasn't this? Did you guys talk about this? Like, what hasn't the Simpsons?
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, bro.
I actually want to look up their craziest predictions. There's more. I just can't think of any right now.
Have you? They actually did one on the Twin Towers, bro, and it said 9/11 on a book. It said that the book said $9 on it, and in the background there was Twin Towers, and then it all linked up to say 9/11. It was fucking weird, and this was like, I think it was in like 1990 something. Weird, bro.
And it's like it's true, you know? Like it's not just photoshopped.
Nah, it's true, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it's in
90%
real
of these are
episodes.
true.
Like, that's
Have you seen the
wild.
one, Bryant, with Donald Trump when he's walking down the escalator?
Oh, I've seen a. I saw a Donald
You
Trump one, but I don't know if I know the one you're talking about.
Well, I mean, they predicted he was going to be president, which is already pretty
That's what-
crazy in itself.
That's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, these are fucking insane looking at these.
Name them.
Yeah.
All right, let me read you the best ones. The Higgs boson is also called the God particle equation. It's just a mathematical equation that was discovered by scientists in 2012. Homer wrote it on a board in 1998.
Bro.
God, bro.
President Trump was predicted. In 2010, they predicted the Nobel Peace Prize for Economics, the 2016 winner. They predicted, in 2010, they predicted the 2018 Winter Olympics. They showed United States winning gold, Russia taking bronze, and Sweden taking silver in the curling. They predicted Snowden's reveal and how the government was tracking us through like our phones without us knowing.
They predicted that? Wow.
Yeah, in the movie from 2007. And the Simpsons became fugitives. And then they predicted Disney buying Fox.
Oh my god, bro. The list goes on.
The 9/11 thing in 1997.
That's wild.
scary.
You can find lists that swear the Simpsons have predicted up to 100 world events through the years.
I might just be dumb, but are they still making episodes? No,
Yeah.
right?
I think they are.
They
I
are?
think they are.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why I don't even want to fucking watch them, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, they're
my
just
God, I
spoiling
actually
everything.
watched one recently, bro. I watched one recently. It was a new episode, and it was like the world was literally fucking on fire, bro. The world was on fire in this
Dude,
episode,
what
man.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
Now we're gonna
was
look
like-
at a Simpsons episode like this is what's gonna happen. This is our destiny.
Just a
I
meteor.
mean, bro, it's literally proof, bro. It's literally fucking proof that somebody knows something here. There's not all adding up.
Nah, bro. If the score's 34-31 tomorrow, the
Dude.
Simpsons, the creators of Simpsons, are time travelers. It is fucking confirmed.
They need to
There's
speak up. I'm gonna tell you that much.
they're gonna go
Yeah,
missing
behind
soon,
these
bro.
guys.
They're gonna go back to the
Nah, for
future.
real.
Oh, I wonder if the future's so shit. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. If they came back here, the future might be fucked, bro.
Maybe the writer
Why
only
would he
talks to
come
the
back?
time traveler. Maybe he's not even the one that time travels.
True. Very true.
Dude, if,
Yeah.
Fucking knows.
if this is the score tomorrow, holy shit.
I'm betting on it.
I'm
I'm
actually-
confident.
I actually want
I'm
it,
hoping-
like, you know.
Yeah.
I low-key hope it's not, bro, because I don't know how I would be able to deal with that.
True.
How long ago was this predicted, this score? Do you know how long ago this was predicted?
In the 2000s. The only thing that could make me think that it's wrong is that it's against the LA Chargers. But it's just, but it says Cincinnati, LA on the scoreboard. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing that could make me think. Maybe next year it's Cincinnati versus the Chargers. Who fucking knows? Not if they keep calling timeouts when they could tie the game and go to the playoffs. Though. Fuck, I wish Martin was here so we could hear that.
Shooting field goals for no reason.
Yeah. Fucking
Why did
idiots.
Martin leave?
Yeah, he had to go to work, I think.
Got it.
India or Shelly, we supposed to be here.
I don't know. Flop.
Spop. Probably hanging with Griffin.
But yeah, I think that people our age are gonna live one of the most interesting lives of all time. Like the shit that we see. In the if
We're gonna
if
have
we
some
live a
great
full
stories.
life to like
Yeah.
maybe 85 or 90, the shit that we would see would be insane.
Mm-hmm. The whole metaverse thing, holy shit.
Bro, that's scary, man.
Dude,
Swear
I
to God,
watched
that's just
I
scary.
watched the YouTube video. They were talking about it, right? And then I showed my mom, and my mom was literally she was saying how she didn't want to be here when that happens, all that crazy shit. I was like, dude, it's like that's crazy. Like just the crazy technology that will happen in the future. It's insane to see.
I think the technology that we have now that they haven't revealed to us is also scary.
Mhm.
Because I feel like our brains are too small to comprehend everything. Oh, and one thing I was going to bring up, I totally forgot about this, but now I'm going to bring it back up. When I was saying that people regressed like an hour ago, how people slowed down, you know, people were very, very spiritual back in the day. Like they
Yeah.
so close with the gods, always working to please them, and they really believed that gods like were actual like in their daily lives. And then we see like that meeting that Alex Jones went to, where the U.S. government was like praying to some sort of owl god. It makes me
You mean,
wonder
bro?
it makes me wonder if we regressed from being spiritual. I guess we're supposed to be spiritual creatures. Like there is higher
Bro, we
beings,
are.
and we're being distracted. We're being worked. We're being given tasks that will not make us spiritual because we're not very spiritual anymore. There's only a few of us, and they're usually
Very few
looked at pretty weirdly if they're like just straight religion, you know, like that's all they care about. So I wonder if we've also regressed in that way, because if our government officials are praying to a spiritual being and not working, then that's obviously one of the important things to be doing.
In life, yeah, it's very true. Bro, it's like spiritual Illuminati, bro. I'm telling you, watch his channel. This guy, this is exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about how they're making us less spiritual by media. Bro, social media is literally taking that shit away from us, bro. All this stuff because he's like, they don't want you to know the powers you can have by, and he's like, that's why the porn industry is so massive. He's like, if you hold on to your nut. Like if you hold on to your nut, you literally like hold on to your energy type shit. Like there's so much behind this spiritual stuff, bro. There's so much evidence to prove it too. And it's like the only evidence you can get is by doing it yourself. You know what I mean? By meditating, connecting with your higher self. Like it's real, bro. Because I've felt it. I've grown away, bro. And you know what the crazy thing is? I grew away from it all. Like when I started smoking weed heaps again, bro. That's the crazy part about it.
Like you
When I
stopped being spiritual when you started smoking weed.
when when yeah when I get back on like a big run of drinking or a big run of smoking weed and like fucking up my head a little bit, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
getting me out of the zone, I just gravitate away from it and I just like get in like a worse mental state. But when I'm like sober as fuck, bro, and I'm like because like when I first moved here, I had no friends and shit. I would just go to the beach and meditate, bro. I would like just be getting in nature and shit, getting hella sun because being on site working construction, doing hella sun and shit, bro. Like I felt like a god, bro. I literally felt like a god. Like and maybe it's even tricking your brain, but like even if you are, you just feel 10 times better anyway. So like even if you are tricking your brain, it's like something to do with the chemicals in your fucking, your
Yeah.
brain. Who gives a fuck, bro? If it makes you feel better, who cares? Like it works anyways.
Yeah, if you have like a
Yeah.
strong, healthy mindset and you're like a humble person, and you're not like just an egotistical cunt, then however you do it, you should keep doing it.
Yeah. And honestly, anyone who's watching this podcast right now, if you're still watching, go subscribe to Spiritual Soul on YouTube right now, bro. Watch his videos. It changed my life forever. No cap. So go watch his shit. For real, for real.
Yeah, I need to see some of his videos. He probably brings up some good points.
It does. Don't get me twisted. He's also a fucking head case in other parts, though. Because it's like, when you're on that thing of being, like, really woke and trying to be, like, catch whoever's doing this shit out. It's you get into this, bro. You can definitely get into the spiral of thinking nothing's real, which is like there's definitely some things that are real. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you can get so far gone with thinking like you know what I mean. Everything's a conspiracy. It's so dangerous to your mental health, bro. Because then you just like what do you have to live for if nothing's real? Then you know what I mean? I feel like that's what happened with Alex Jones. I think that's what happening. I think that's what's happening now with spiritual Illuminati. He's getting to that point because he's just been fed so many lies. Well, he's realizing how many lies he's been fed, and now nothing's real to him, which is scary to me because you can literally become schizophrenic from that shit, bro. You can lose your mind.
Yeah, because then what do you trust? Like, do you even
Exactly.
like is
You need
anything
something
real?
to
Like,
lay on.
is our history real?
Exactly.
Like, are we a simulation? Like, am I real? Like, who the fuck knows at that point? So
Who
I
knows,
don't
man?
know. I think you just gotta take control of the things you can control and not worry about the things that you can't, because that's all we really can do. We're only human. We're not capable of doing much more than that. And when we try to, I think people lose their minds. Like maybe some can. There are definitely some people that have like taken the world and like actually changed it, but a lot of people can't. And it's just I don't know. Like accepting that might be just as good as trying to change it.
Just gotta live your life the way you want to live it. To be honest,
Facts.
that's like how it is.
The thing is, bro, like if you want to be a junkie or you want to be a criminal or you want to be a fucking bro, not like, bro, you want to do all these things. If you want to do it, I don't understand why you just shouldn't. Like, if that's how you want to live your life, because we look down on people like that, like people who, spend their life on a fucking couch playing video games. If that's what makes that person happy, bro, fuck it. Because I think we're all way too concerned with everyone, what's everyone else is doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what other people thinks too, or what you see. You
Literally.
know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck what everybody else thinks. Do what makes you happy. And if that, you're content and you've thought about it, you're a grown adult and you're content with that's the path you're on and you want to do that, then fuck what everybody else says, bro. Dead ass.
That's true.
I think people always want to find a way to justify the way they think about themselves. Like if they want to think that they're like better than everybody else, and they can see somebody doing something that they wouldn't necessarily like, and they can just put them down with their mind and be like, "Yeah, I'm better than
Belittle
that
that
person."
person.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty fucking nasty, bro. Humans would be a very good team, but sadly we're not. And I think somebody's trying to make it like that because we could do some
Divide and conquer.
crazy shit if everybody was on the same side. But
Mhm.
we're just so busy fighting ourselves that I don't see that ever happening. Where like we live under a unified world where everyone's actually happy. I think that's a utopia is impossible for humans.
Yeah, I think AI is gonna, bro. AI is definitely gonna take us out.
I mean, why wouldn't they be discussing with us? We're discussing with ourselves.
we are, bro, we are they, because like the way we've made AI is to solve problems and no emotion involved, bro. It's literally just gonna be like, okay, well, us as AI, when they develop consciousness of some sort, they're gonna be like, well, we want, to sustain this world. We don't want a world to die. We don't want the Earth to die. So let's just take all these people, throw them in concentration camp, bro. Because they so easily could. That's the funny part about it. We have robots. Like, bro, imagine if Elon Musk's like Tesla robots, the ones that build the cars for him in the factory. Imagine if one of those huge arms, which is literally an AI, like it has a brain, like it has a motherboard brain. So it's like imagine one day that's like somehow develops a consciousness and is like, hey, I'm gonna just pick one of these people up and throw them a fucking 100 feet across the room. It could if it wanted to. It literally could, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like, why wouldn't you?
Like, why wouldn't you? But also, something so interesting, bro, is we don't even know it. We're building the strongest AI of them all. Google, bro. Google is gonna be the strongest AI. It knows everything, fam. It literally
Yeah.
knows everything. We are making Google the strongest AI that's ever gonna exist ever. Because we're all fueling it with all our ideas. It's stealing our ideas, and then it's just when it comes to a point where it decides it wants to, it's learned enough stuff. Bob's your uncle, bro. Fucking your laptop turns into a fucking transformer.
Dude, it could happen.
100 P's. 100 P's.
I don't think humans would win that war.
No, not a
I
fucking
think we
chance.
would get
Bro.
our asses
Yeah.
kicked by robots.
Because all of our stuff is electronic. That's the thing.
Yeah, we rely
it's like-
too much on them to be able to beat
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Just be too smart.
Unless it was
Imagine you-
Autobot.
Imagine you fight. Imagine
Autobots
you fighting a
roll out.
robot.
Maybe.
I would lose to my phone in a fight. If my phone grew legs and arms and had a little rocket shoot, I would lose, bro. The cut's fucking me up.
Well,
For sure.
surely if there's robots that have the free will to choose if we're bad, surely there's ones out there that will decide that we're good as well.
Yeah, but I'm not on the good because my phone has seen all the child pornography I've watched. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second. I'm gonna grab a charger for my laptop. Joking
Sounds
about the
good.
child pornography, by the way.
Yeah, you know he's not. Yes, yes.
The technology is fucked.
It's insane. And yeah, we're just giving it our information. That's why the metaverse is so insane too, because it's gonna actually know like what makes people smile, what makes them sad, what makes them like move in certain ways. It's gonna be like the algorithm in the metaverse will.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it'll just level up on the algorithm that we have on like YouTube.
Like what I talked to my parents about this, and then it's just like the whole technology in the future and how like us and them, it's gonna be so abnormal. Like it's gonna be normal to the people that are like born today, right? And that's just crazy to think that that's gonna be their future. That's gonna be their reality and their norm. And like us, it's just crazy to think that that's what technology is gonna end up being like, you know?
Yeah, and it's robbing people of their childhoods. It's making everyone grow up in a certain way, which is weird. Because
Yeah.
just looking at the where I work, like a lot of those kids, they seem programmed.
They did not get it as good as we did. You know what I mean?
They did not.
That's
They didn't get to grow up as a kid. You didn't
Yeah.
like they. I just think it's so rare now for kids to like go outside and like meet all your
Mhm.
friends on bikes and go and like play sports. Like it's just
the-
that doesn't happen anymore. You don't like after school, everyone is gone. There is nobody there. Sometimes when we were done school, we were there for like we would go to the pole
Dude,
for like an hour or two, and we would
yeah.
just rip.
Dude, sunset. Remember like heading home sunset?
Oh, bro.
Holy shit, that went hard.
Vibes.
Just like heading home on the sunset, it's the end of the day.
Calgary
Bro, life
sunsets
doesn't feel the
always hit.
same.
Yeah,
Life doesn't feel the same as back then, fam. I swear to God, it's different times, bro.
Yeah, Jordan,
it was too
we were
easy back then.
comparing like kids' childhoods now compared to like what we had back then.
Oh,
We
not
had
even
the
close,
best
bro.
childhood.
Yeah, facts.
Like
Facts.
like our age group is like probably the best if you compare it to
Fact, bro.
anything else.
Because if you look at our parents and grandparents, they grew up in poverty mostly, unless they were very well off.
Yeah.
We grew up in a time where in a first world country where we were very well fed. We were very had the newest stuff and shit. We were even if you were poor in this day and age, well, in our time growing up, you were still 10 times better off than our parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could go see
And
whatever
then
movie we wanted. We could get whatever games we want.
exactly,
We had
exactly.
school. Yeah, we had food. We had all the clothes that we needed. It was just, yeah.
I think Rylan brought up a good point. It was like we're right in the not like we're right in the middle. Like we were in the middle of the transition between like
Yeah.
the technology back then and what it is now.
Mhm.
So we get the best of both worlds in a way. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
think it's the perfect spot to be because I think like we're connected to both now, but like we're so connected to like being like a human, like not being a programmed robot, because
Oh yeah.
we did that when we were younger. But nowadays, kids won't be like that. I don't think. I think they're gonna be very strange.
Bro, my younger siblings, I don't remember the last time they went outside without my mom telling them to go outside. I actually don't. I don't remember, bro, there's a fucking soccer field right beside my house. It's beautiful, bro. It's literally grass is cut to an inch perfect, bro. It has lines on it, has nets on it. I don't think my brother's ever touched it, fam. This
Fuck.
guy's way more content sitting in his room playing fucking God of War or some shit. It's like, bro, go the fuck outside, fam, because when this goes, you're never gonna have this game because you know what I mean? You need to capitalize on this, but he doesn't understand because he's like, oh, my friends are on, I gotta play and shit. Gotta play fucking Fortnite. But, bro, it's actually so sad to see, fam. It's really so sad to see.
Like I don't think they'll be able to look back the same way that we can and be like, oh yeah, remember when we used to do that? Like I think it's just gonna be the same. It's like,
Exactly, and
remember- oh sorry, you go.
you know how, sorry, you know how, our parents used to tell us, get the fuck out the game, go outside and shit, you know what I mean?
That was nothing.
Used to tell, yeah, not when my little brother and sister grows up, or my kids grow up, they're not gonna tell, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna tell the kid, well, I'm gonna tell my kids, but I mean, my little brother and sister haven't experienced that, they're not gonna tell the kids, get off your ass, go outside, because it's just not what they did, so it's not, you know what I mean? They're not gonna pass on that information and joy that brought to them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just
You
gonna
almost
fade.
have to teach that now. It's not natural. Bro, I wanted to be outside type shit. I want to be climbing trees, exploring, bro, jumping in puddles, all that, bro. I just wanted to play sports because it was what was appealing to me at the time. But now you have a virtual world that you can literally do anything you want in, and it's better than outside to a degree.
Like even when we were in junior high, like sports wise, bro, I remember we touched every single basketball court in the South in one
Facts.
day. Do you remember that?
Facts, bro.
Holy shit.
Mhm.
That was crazy. And we didn't even drive. We walked and transit and biked. I was just thinking about that, dude. That's crazy. And then we hit the bowl the same day.
Just going home tired as fuck from grinding all day with the boys.
Yeah, you crash
It was so much
immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
Always had to get a Slurpee for the walk
Good
home.
sleep.
Oh my god.
If you were a really resilient person, then you hopped on video games for like an hour or two after, but then you didn't last very
Yeah.
long on it.
To think about me, I was never like that.
I don't know how you never got them, bro. Video games have been a massive part of my life because there were definitely points my mom had to get me off the console, but I like going outside still.
Because how I thought about it, I had soccer. Right,
Yeah.
right. I would go to school, this was like when I was a bit older, probably like around 10. Not like when I was a kid, because like I don't know, like I would just go to school, go home, go to soccer practice, come home, and then it would already be like 8, 9 p.m. So then it's like, what?
Yeah, but
Where's
it's
the
like
time?
the last 3, 4, 5 years. Like, how the fuck have you not done it? Like, you didn't play soccer for the last
Oh,
3 years. You
I
know, you're in
know.
university with COVID-19. You're stuck inside all the time.
Yeah.
What did you do
Yeah,
in
your
COVID,
phone,
bro?
bro.
What did you
How
do?
many YouTube videos can one man watch?
I used
don't
to play
understand.
2K20 16 hours a day in COVID prime. I don't know how the fuck you survived during that time.
Bro, this guy was definitely watching those Asian fellas build those fucking underground houses, bro. You were definitely watching those videos, fam. There's nothing else left on YouTube at that
Dude,
point.
I don't even remember. I think.
This is probably every Netflix show available. Bro, you didn't even watch anime too, which was the thing. I got into anime heavy in COVID-19 because that's like it opened the world, and I had so much shit to watch. Like I think if you played video games, you got into anime in COVID-19, it would have been the fastest 10 months of your life because it just you would have opened yourself up to all these things. I don't know. Not many people have never done it, and you're like one of the only people I know that have just never involved yourself with those things.
I don't know.
Probably good because you'll never be bored, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I have a severe sense of boredom when I'm just sitting doing nothing now. You know what I mean?
That was very true.
You probably don't have strongly as me. Like, if I'm sitting in my room and there's nothing else to do, I'm just gonna turn on my PS5 just to turn it on, bro. You know, I'm just gonna do something on just because it's there. If I didn't have that, I would have definitely solved world hunger by now, probably. Something like that.
All the mathematical equations. This is how much Elon Musk has to pay us to sub this.
Elon Musk. What a lad.
All right, boys, we're at 2 hours. Do we want to end it here?
May as well.
All right. Sounds good. Who wants to do the outro?
Bryant and Kennedy, special guest, please do the outro.
What's the norm? What do I say?
Just do it.
Oh, just thanks for watching and
Whatever
come
you
to next
want.
time, subscribe.
Man, thanks for watching, and yo, fuck.
Here's fake fucking voice like, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and put on notification bells.
Wait. Kennedy is just text the group chat. The scum. The scum.
Oh my fucking god.
That guy's a scum.
And someone else can do the outro.
We'll get Kennedy in here to do the outro, just to tell him how much we hate.
Yeah, get Kennedy in. We'll say Kennedy do the outro.
Well, do you got spare time after this, Tyson, or are you gonna go do something?
do have spare time. My father's making calzones tonight. I'm very excited.
Calzone.
Yeah, calzone. He got this pizza
Holy
oven, bro. It's insane. I love
A
it.
pizza oven.
Yeah.
This guy always got devices, bro.
He's
Jeremy
always
Foster
upgrading
loves
the outdoor
cooking.
kitchen. Jeremy Foster
Wait, the
can cook
pizza's
anything under
outdoor,
the
bro?
sun. Yeah, the pizzas are outdoor.
He's cooking pizzas in the fucking snow. That guy is a different breed, bro.
Oh no, there's no snow right now. Yeah, pretty nice.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
He
Even
was
though
cooking in the snow 3 weeks ago, though.
Holy
He was
shit.
out
What
there
a
slaving
fucking
away.
animal, bro. I
Just
can't.
slamming the steaks
Never-
in cold weather.
Never ceases to amaze me, bro. This guy's just jerky outside, bro. Fucking -30.
Well, that's why I don't
Nice.
want to move out. I don't want to move out. I'll never get this level of food anywhere else I go. You know? I'll never be able to live up to his cooking.
Bro, a Sunday at about 5:30 p.m. has to be designated to Jeremy Foster's fucking seat every day till he fucking dies, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He's Sunday dinners, bro. Oh, doesn't your mom cook Sundays and he cooks weekdays?
No, my mom will only cook and my father's not home. We
Yo,
want
Jeremy
we want the
loves-
special meals, so those are the weekend ones, and my dad is definitely cooking
Bro.
those.
Fam, like, not actually think about it. What husband material though? Seriously, your mother lucked out. Think about it.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Bro, this guy, he's a great guy. He's a
Jeremy
fucking
the Care
funny
Bear.
bastard. Jerry Bear the Care Bear is funny guy, you know, great loving father, right? Great father, know this. Not only does he work a fucking shift, puts food on the table, but he also cooks the fucking food at a premium grade. Nah, bro, your mother looked like you. Honest, bro. Wow.
Yeah, and all he needs to do that is just to come home and have the downstairs TV so we can watch Monday Night Football. You know, it's a good deal.
Honestly, I admire your father. He lives a very simple life. I want that life. I want that life, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love your wife and children, and you can cook a good meal, bro. You have a little dog. Fuck, bro. That's
You
it.
have a house.
Yeah,
A nice
a
house you've
trailer.
lived in for your whole life, bro.
Looks forward to the
Trailer,
trailer
bro.
every
It's
year.
5
That's
o'clock
his
somewhere.
best time of the
5
year is
o'clock
when he goes
somewhere,
out to
bro.
the trailer. He's already
Drinks
going
a
up
bit of
next
wine here
week,
and
bro.
there.
In February, he's going up. Usually, I go up in May.
Fucking hell.
He goes up when there's no water.
He's going, bro. He's going up to unfreeze all the pipes. He's gonna put in a shift up there for the family. You know.
Oh yeah, he loves to do it. Hopefully, my dog doesn't
He
tear his
walks
ACL
so
in
you
half.
can run. Yeah, he walks so you can run. Hopefully your dog doesn't try to drown himself because he forgot how to swim.
Yeah, just like he's just fucked himself over so many times at that trailer. Like he couldn't jump on the deck last
think
year, tore his
Dexter?
ACL. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. And he
I
almost
think
drowned as well. Yeah.
Dexter has a slight hint of autism. I can't lie, a slight hint of.
Yeah, he's definitely a weak link, 100%.
Yeah.
But I still love
definitely a
him.
Run to the pack.
Yeah, he's not the leader. He's more like
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
5th, 6th, maybe 7th. Depends how deep the ranking is.
He's definitely bottom of the food chain there.
Okay, we don't
How-
have to
how
fucking
fucking-
roast him.
No, sorry. Well, yeah, just one more thing before I get done roasting your dog. How dumb can you fucking be to lick the fucking fur off your own skin to the point it fucking goes red raw?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie,
I've
he's
been
a- he's a-
asking him the same
he's a-
question, bro.
He's a lovable character. Do not get me wrong, Ty. He's a lovable little fella. He's a fucking idiot, though.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. I've been asking him too. I'm like, where the fuck? Like, you only got so much of this shit, man. What happens when you go out in the winter? You got no hair.
Yeah. What a beautiful dog, though. Shiba Inu, quite nice to look at.
Face still
I'll tell you
looks
that much.
good. All right,
Kennedy.
Kennedy's here, so we're just gonna tell him to do the outro. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
How's it going, Kennedy?
Yellow.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
Hey, Kendi,
What?
How's it going?
Going good, bro.
That's good.
Long day.
oh,
Not bad.
today's topic, Kennedy, is
Slavery.
it's actually do the fucking outro, you scumbag. I don't know what you were doing. Oh, I go to the gym. I got gains.
You're an hour and a half late, Kennedy.
I'm
We already
skinny.
postponed this thing for you.
Yeah, so we're not ending it. So the new topic of the day is the trade deadline. So what do you guys think about the trade?
You lucky bastard. You brought a good topic.
Oh my god.
Ah,
That's a whole episode, bro.
No,
episode.
we can
That's
get
an episode and a half.
I guess it's a 3-hour podcast.
putting in next week for that.
Do we want to talk about the successes of the trade deadline or how the Knicks fucked it up royally?
I'll just say one thing.
What did the-
I
what did the
own
Knicks do? What
Halliburton
did the
and
Knicks do?
Duarte.
What did the Knicks do? It's what the Knicks didn't do.
That's what
They didn't do anything.
Oh my god.
Fucking
They had so
spazzes,
much.
bro.
They had the chance, man. They
It's
could've.
genuinely hard to cheer for this team. Like,
I was praying Kemba got traded, but no.
Kemba is getting waived. He's horrible. Why do you still
Yeah.
have him on your fantasy team? He does
Because
nothing.
I was hoping that your team would do
No,
and
they
would go to-
can't. They just went on like a 9-game losing streak. They suck.
an opportunity for everybody, but no.
Yeah, but everyone else did good. It hurt to see. James Harden for Ben Simmons. That's actually an
do
insane
you-
trade.
What do you guys think? Okay, who won the trade? That's what everybody's talking about. Who won the trade? Nets or 76ers?
Let me read out I gotta see the full trade one more time.
It's just Paul Millsap and James Harden, and then
76ers for sure. Actually, nah, I'm gonna reframe. Nah, it's definitely the Nets.
I think it's the 76ers.
I think it's a win-win though. I think, but
Oh yeah, there are wins. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They're both
Like,
they both
who
won.
got the who got the better trade?
I think people are saying Nets just because people are now remembering how like Ben Simmons was a good player, right?
Yeah, he's
Like
dominant, bro. He's dominant at
yeah,
the point guard
He's
position.
gonna shoot to save
and
his
it's
life,
like
but like,
it's a good match for Nets because they don't need shooting from him, right?
facts.
They
Yeah, they
don't.
don't.
They
Yeah,
don't.
they
So
don't.
that's the if he went to a team that needed shooting, then yeah, that's a fucking L. But
Is he gonna run a different position though? Now that Kyrie's a point guard though, where's he gonna play?
He might be a forward now.
Yeah, he probably will
Honestly,
be.
that'll be good though, because they have a deep three threat and a paint threat. Like, who do you guard? You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
bro.
they'll
This
fuck you whoever.
the Nets are gonna be nasty, fam. The Nets are gonna be fucking gross.
Their playoff series will be insane. I have a feeling these guys will match up in the playoffs at some point. It's just
no, dude,
destined to happen.
they verse each other in March.
Good. I want
I
to see a
saw
full
it.
playoff series. I want to see 7 games.
Dude,
Can you imagine Ben Simmons hits a 3 on 76ers, send them home? That'd be the craziest thing of all time. That would go down in history
That would go down in fucking history.
as the
bro.
greatest just underdog story. If he hit a 3 to send 76ers home, that would be the maddest
working
thing.
on it this whole time. Holy shit.
Been
Imagine.
holding on to it. That's crazy.
Do you know what would also be a funny moment in history? If he passes up an open layup and loses
Like,
it for
what
the
are you
Brooklyn
good
Nets.
for? What are you good for? After
Yeah,
that?
it's gonna be a defining moment for him. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think
throw your whole career.
Brooklyn
that point.
Brooklyn won that trade. If I had to choose
What about the Pacers and the Kings?
Oh, that's a good one.
I own Halliburton on fantasy, bro. I watched the game actually, Halliburton's first game. They
He's still-
blew a lead,
He's still
but they were
pulling
playing
in.
nice, bro. Duarte Tyson, this is time, bro. It's finally happening, bro. My team's stacked.
good, man.
Duarte,
I'm happy he's doing
but
something.
they added Buddy Hield and Halliburton and Brogdon's coming back this week.
Right?
So it's like there's competition in minutes for sure.
Miles Turner still. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they're not gonna make play-in, but they're good. They'll be good in a couple of years. They're a couple of trades away
Oh,
though. And they have to, as soon as Duarte and Halliburton develop, though, that could be a scary backcourt.
Right?
Yeah.
The-
Portland lost.
What's it called? The 76ers. They got, or not the 76ers. Who got the 2 picks?
Brooklyn got 2 picks.
Nets got the 2 picks. It's
The
for
Nets,
James
they-
Harden.
Yeah, they got the two first round picks though, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that's actually a great fucking trade.
Wait, they
They
were
got-
2 first-round picks?
Yeah, they got
Nah, that-
Brooklyn got Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, a 2022 unprotected first-round pick, and a 2027 protected first-round pick.
Oh shit.
What's the difference between protected and unprotected?
I think it's protected based on like a certain number in the draft. Like the Knicks, they have a protected top 18 pick next year. Or did they trade that? I don't know. But they had one where it's like,
I'd be surprised if they just lost it.
no, they traded it for Cam Reddish, I think. But it's a trade where it's like it's gonna be in the top 18 rounds. Just don't know which one. But Sabonis with the Kings, I don't know if that'll fix it, man. The Kings are just such a weird fucking franchise. I don't see them ever doing good. I don't know how Halliburton was the one they got rid of
Right?
over Fox and Davion Mitchell.
I was stressing when I read that, bro, because I'm like, holy fuck. What?
They should have got rid
Like,
of
apparently it was
Fox.
like under the table, bro. Like, a lot of teams would have wanted to trade for Halliburton. Apparently it's just the deal that was just made under the table, then boom. But, like, they didn't list him saying they're trading him, because other teams would have wanted to put in for him.
Well, the Knicks had a big chance of trading Julius Randle for De'Aaron Fox, and Julius is doing very good as of late. But if he goes back to his attitude ways, his bad attitude ways, he needs to go. But he's been doing good. He hasn't been a baby the last couple games.
Yeah, I just checked, and he's doing pretty good.
But I think everyone's still sleeping on the Bucks. I think they have a good chance of making it in the finals again this year. I'd still take them over anybody.
They just added Serge Ibaka to the second unit.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'd take them over anybody.
Like Bobby Portis has a proper backup now.
Bro, the playoffs are going to be incredible this year.
Dude, there's so many teams. We were talking about it's crazy.
Yeah, I can't even think of all of them right now. I really wonder if LA is going to be in there. They might
the
be an 8
playoffs.
seed again.
I can see them pulling through in the fucking play-in. You know what I mean? But as I don't know.
Maybe if Russell Westbrook's not playing like a bum.
That guy fucking sucks, bro.
Oh, he is horrible.
He's hot garbage.
I drafted him on my fantasy team, Jordan, hoping he'd get like 50, 60, 70 points a night. He dropped 20 to 30 a night.
Yeah, guy's pathetic.
Russell Westbrook.
What do you expect?
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, he's terrible. I've promised myself that next fantasy season, I will not pick Russell Westbrook even if he's available in the 13th round, bro. I will not take him. And I will not take a Nick either. It's just their bad luck.
What if he's not on the Lakers
I don't
this
care.
coming off season?
He's
Really?
still ass, bro.
He was supposed to go to Houston this trade deadline.
Oh, they're going to get rid of him this season. If they don't do good in playoffs, they will get rid of him.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't make any trades.
Yeah.
Well, the
Lakers.
Knicks almost traded Cam Reddish. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I saw
like
that.
you just got the guy. You traded your first round pick, and now you're going to send him away. It makes no sense. They need to fix the front office in that organization. Need to let Tyson Foster run it.
Where are Knicks in the fucking
12.
12?
They only won last game because Klay Thompson missed an open shot.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson kind of meh. Can't blame the guy. He's been out for 2 years. But like,
it's gonna be hard.
people expect him to come back and drop him fucking like 70 points a game, like 70 fantasy points. A monster shit.
Tough for sure.
He's still on a minutes restriction.
On the other note, though, Bam Adebayo's been just beyond my expectations after his injury, bro.
You could trust Bam.
He's beast.
I'm excited for All-Star Weekend though. It's
Oh
gonna be fun.
yeah.
Whose team do you think will win? LeBron's team is gonna destroy.
Oh yeah. Did you see the whole? Did you see the draft thing where James Harden was the last pick? It was between Rudy Gobert and James Harden, and Kevin Durant was picking.
So funny, bro. That's so
He went
funny.
with Rudy Gobert, and they were all just laughing.
Damn, I wonder if they actually went out on like bad terms. That team is such a what if. I don't know. Ugh. They actually could have gone so far if COVID never happened.
Yeah, like they played what 6? I saw a thing. They played 16 games together, and they went what 13 and 3.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's with all of them healthy.
I think the Bucks are like 28-4 this season with all their players, like with Drew Holiday, Giannis, and Middleton. That's why I think they're gonna win a championship again this year.
They got a good bench too, like good.
Toronto's actually on the rise. Toronto's doing so good.
Who?
Toronto.
Oh, Toronto. Yeah, that's exciting.
Can any of the people in Toronto excited about this season? Like, are they thinking they're gonna go far?
I really haven't heard much, honestly. Are the Raptors even in a playoff spot?
I think they are. Yeah, they're
They're
six.
in a good spot for playing. Oh yeah, I don't know what it is now, but
I think the second playoff start, that's when it'll all be buzzing. When the season has to finish, come close to near an end.
they have a good future if they keep what they have now. It's just that good thing they didn't make any major changes in the trade deadline, because that would have just ruined everything. Because I see the games, and they are a very good core, like Gary Trent Jr. and Fred VanVleet. So like,
And Chris Boucher, bro, that guy's a demon.
yeah, they were about to get rid of him. I was talking to Martin about it. He was about to go. I can't remember where he was gonna go, but I think it was to. No, I can't remember where he was supposed to go. He was almost out the door, but they
Yeah,
kept.
he's a future all-star for sure, bro. I just see it in him, man. He's a demon. So lanky though. Mic drop.
All right. Do we want to end it there?
Word.
Yeah,
All
gotta
right.
go in.
Sounds good. Can you do the intro or outro?
Well, once again, listeners, thank you for tuning in. We really do hope you enjoyed today's episode and you learned something. Do you guys want to say names before we end it?
If you're watching this, send us